spell I can't get out. My heart falls 5 below, and I'm still here. I'm freezing cold, but I will wait. I hold my breath till I turn blue.
Up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? Can we just be bonafide? You're stuck in this situation, and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. I want you to be bonafide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? It's up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Some sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide?
And yes, of course, Mzansi, we are live and alive. And once again, welcome to the Vooka Breakfast Show, man. And you know that we are fresh from the weekend. And of course, we are now looking forward to this week ahead of us. I hope that you guys had a wonderful week and you can't wait to share it with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And the hashtag to use, it is a hashtag of Vooka Breakfast Show. And yes, Monday, you know that Monday comes with a lot of things. It comes with the motivation that we all need just to kickstart this week ahead of us, and not just a week but a day ahead of us. That's why we give you that energetic start to your day, accompanied by that positivity. So I hope that you guys are ready for what is going to be happening today on the show, because so much is lined up and we can't wait to share it with you. All you need to do is to be with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show, and if you want to dial us in, the number to do that, that's 06049333226. That's 06049333226. My name is Mweketi Maiman, and I'm happy to be with you on this beautiful Monday, where we will be connecting, of course, with our guests, where we are going to have that energy exchanging conversation that you and I can learn a lot from. But with that being said, you know that we kickstart our morning with what you call picture of the day. And you're asking yourself, behind me, these pictures, where is that place? Let me fill you in. Today we are highlighting the Mzansi theme park, formerly Happy Island Water World, is one of South Africa's largest and most vibrant water parks, located in Muldersdrift, Gauteng, spanning acres of fun. It features a massive wave pool, lazy river, and over 15 thrilling water rides. Families can enjoy kid-friendly zones, relaxation pools, and picnic areas in a safe, wheelchair-accessible environment. Originally built for 500 million rand, the park quickly became a top destination for the weekend and holiday fun. With discounted rates for kids and disabled guests, it's perfect for group outings. For ticket prices, hours, and bookings, visit their website, which is mzansithemepark.co.za. That is where you're going to get all the information that you need for the theme park, so that you and your family can go there and enjoy, of course, the atmosphere that it has to offer. But you're wondering how you're gonna get there? Don't worry, we've got you covered with the Tswelopele shuttle services. All I need you to do is to buckle up and check this out.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Topical tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Topical Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
This information was helpful enough for you to get started and plan the trip to the Mzansi theme park. With that being said, you know that right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, all we do is to connect with our guest right here. And for today's guest, we're going to be joined by Naledi Tole, a dynamic entrepreneur, fashion designer, and also a media host. Born and bred in Mokopane, Naledi Tole is a dynamic, self-driven woman who has turned her passion into purpose. From 2019 to 2021, Naledi inspired many as a community radio presenter, using her voice to uplift and entertain. After being expelled from radio, she didn't give up. She turned her setback into a comeback, stepping fully into entrepreneurship. Today, she is proud founder of Naledi Designs, a creative brand that specializes in wedding shawls, aprons, metric dance outfits, and traditional attire, all beautifully handcrafted with love and cultural pride. I hope that you are ready for that conversation. And then lastly, we are also going to be connecting with Thabiso Linda Buthelezi, family man and visionary change maker whose life story is rooted in resilience and purpose. As the founder of Siabumba anonymous organization, he has transformed personal battles with addiction into a powerful platform for healing and empowerment. So I just hope that you guys are ready for those beautiful Monday energy exchanging conversations that we're going to have right here. You know that Monday is all about motivation. It's all about book reviews with the guests that we have. So I just hope that you do not change that dial as we are getting ready, prepped up for this beautiful morning. But with that being said, let us take a short break and give you on how the weather is looking like outside so that you can prepare yourself on what to wear, whether you're traveling to work or traveling to school. And then we will follow up with your latest news and sports headlines. So please don't go anywhere. All right, Mzansi, that was your latest weather update. Now let us keep you updated with your latest news headlines. Starting off with our first headline for this morning. The SIU cracks down on hospital-linked corruption syndicate. So the SIU head Ndimutibi vows accountability as investigation intensify. The unit raided Hangwane Maumela Sentin home targeting assets tied to Tembisa Hospital corruption. And interim report revealed 3 syndicates looted over 2 billion rand through fraudulent procurement schemes. The crackdown signals a turning tide against entrenched corruption networks. On the next headline, Lamola confirms no foul play in Mthethwa's death. International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola confirmed no signs of a foul play in Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa's death, though the exact cause remain undetermined. French and South African authorities are collaborating on the investigation. Lamola spoke at Mthethwa's memorial in Pretoria ahead of President Ramaphosa's planned eulogy at the funeral in KwaZulu-Natal. On the last news headline, Gauteng readies 192,745 students for 2025 matric exam. Gauteng is set for the 2025 matric exams with 192,745 candidates registered full-time and part-time. This marks a 6% rise from 2024. The exam ran from October 21st to November 27th across 1,040 registered centers. MEC Matome Chilwane confirmed full readiness. That's all for your news headline. Now heading over to your sports news. Starting off with the golf news. Woods has a disc replaced in latest injury setback. Tiger Woods, 49 years of age, announced he underwent a successful disc replacement surgery after back pain sidelined him since the Open in July 2024. It marks his 7th back procedure in a decade. Earlier this year, he also had Achilles tendon surgery and withdrew from events following personal setbacks. Woods remains absent from the Hero World Challenge player list. Now on your football news, Haaland hat-trick move Norway closer to World Cup. Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick as Norway beat Israel, extending his record to 51 goals in 46 internationals. The win keeps Norway atop group aiming for their first major tournament since 2000. Italy beat Estonia 3-1 to stay in contention. The match in Oslo was marked by pro-Palestinian protest with calls to ban Israel from international football and ticket proceeds donated to Doctors Without Borders. On the next football headline, disheartened Bruce admits setbacks in World Cup qualification race but still clings to hope. Bafana Bafana's qualification hopes took a hit after falling 2 points behind Benin, who beat Rwanda 1-0. Coach Hugo Bruce admitted the team now needs a miracle, relying on Nigeria to beat Benin and winning their own match against Rwanda. A draw in the Nigeria-Benin clash could still work if Bafana win by at least 3 goals. Bruce urged belief despite the setback. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more sports and news updates throughout the show. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these headlines with us on social media using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, and send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. Now let us take you and keep you safe on those roads with your latest traffic headline if you are driving or commuting to work. Now, starting off with our first headline, there is a crash on the N1 northbound just after the ramp from New Road. The right lane is closed and traffic is moving slowly, so you need to expect delays in that area. Another crash reported on the N3 northbound before Kiluli's interchange. The right lane is affected, so please drive with caution. On the N12 northwestbound, there is a stationary vehicle before Snake Road. The left lane is impacted, so stay alert and drive carefully. And on the N17 eastbound at Rondebolt Road, roadworks are underway. The left lane is closed, so take it easy through that stretch. We will keep you updated as the situation develops. For now, in the meantime, stay safe out there and drive cautiously. With that being said, please don't switch that dial as we take a short break and give you that energetic start to your day. Don't switch that dial, and we will be back after the short break.
How? Chomi, you still cooking with cha, salt and prayers? Yo. But don't stress, ungawari, because your time to shine in the kitchen is here. Amapele Spices for Africa and the Vooka Breakfast Show have said, let's bless you with some spices that will slap harder than Umama's 7 colors. Vugage Flavor Fridays is here. We're serving flavor, vibes, and vibes with flavor. Flavor Fridays is the only plug you need to turn your kitchen into a 5-star chill spot. For 8 weeks, you stand a chance to win spice hampers that take your meals from meh to Just by subscribing and tuning into your daily dose of positivity for an energetic start to the day. So Hypo, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out. Flavor is calling. Waza.
Desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies. How to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to me, we drive around.
Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me you're the shit. Put it.
What's up, Mzansi? What's up, Vooka Nation, man? It's another beautiful Monday morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, where we say it is your energetic start to the day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity, right? Yes, man, you know that we are fresh from the weekend, and we are now off to the new week ahead of us. I hope that you guys are ready for what this week is going to bring. And of course, man, we can just shrug off some of the energies that we picked up from the weekend, whether it's good vibes or bad vibes. Let's shrug them off and start on a very clean state. It is the 30th of October, of course, 2025, and that does not only mean that the year is ending. We're only left with a few days, and I know, man, on this time around this year, a lot of things are happening in which so many of us are trying to gather ourselves in terms of what we have been working towards, in terms of our goals. I know there is someone out there, man, you know, who has saved money for Ilobola, because you know December, a lot of things do take place, right, whereby you had you started your year with that financial plan, you know, where you were like, no, there are some goals that I want to attain on this year, and nothing is going to stop me. So wherever you are, bestie, please, man, keep on going, and don't let it discourage you if one of your plans did not happen this year. There's always a new day, a new month, and a new week to start ahead and be ahead, man. I know that it has been a very good year for some and a not good year for some people. Don't worry, we've got you covered, because as we are here to remind you that you are not alone on this path that you are traveling. So please do make sure that you stay with us, as we're going to be having a wonderful conversation. So many things are happening and so many things to talk about. Yes, for some of you who were enjoying their weekend, you went to some of the festivals, music festivals out there, and still matric dance, it's still, you know, going on. You know, kids are still celebrating their matric dance, and there is something that I need us to talk about as a parent out there who has a grade 12 learner who is a matriculant this year, or a pre-matric planning for their matric next year. What is it that you think about in terms of a matric dance? Is it matric dance, is it something that nowadays is being celebrated just for opulence, whereby kids are there to show off some of their expensive dresses, or, you know, if their parents can really afford? Or is matric dance, you know, just to go to celebrate the year end, just like any company does in terms of the year end celebration, to say, you know what, guys, we have worked hard and some of the results have came in positive, so let us have a little nyana celebration to congratulate ourselves of the journey that we have traveled. So all I need you to know is I want answers from you, or maybe opinions. Maybe you have an opinion to say, not back in the days, guys, matric dance was just only to go there and have fun, because exams and tests and assignments, hey man, they were heavy on my shoulders throughout the year, right? And another thing, when it comes to music festivals, man, we had Back to the City on Saturday, and of course the Castle Light was unlocking something with Travis Scott right there in F&B. So a lot of people, of course, came in with their sentiment in terms of, guys, what is going on in terms of supporting local or getting local artists in those bigger stages like Travis Scott did. I know that there is something burning and you want to give off your opinion in terms of what you think. All you need to do is to stay with us. If you can't wait, of course, for whatever time that we're going to be discussing this, you can send your voice note right now on 0604933226. That's 0604933226. So much is in store for today's day, as it is Monday, man. We start Monday on a very high note, as we are going to be having guests. We know that every Monday we have authors, right, for book review, so that we can get ourselves, man, we can consume as much as knowledge as we can with the books that they're going to be talking about, and you can get yourself a copy for those books. With that being said, you know that we start Mondays on those inspirational messages that you need to know, right? Motivation is what you need right now in your life. Wherever you are, you need motivation. Trust me. Well, you can downplay motivation with what it brings, but trust me, you need motivation, because those words can change an inch, in your life. You are trying to be a present somebody. You are trying to be someone, who is doing positive things. Yes, motivation is what you need, my bestie. So one of the inspirational messages that I have for you on this Monday morning is train your brain and trust you're here, right? Do you understand where is that going, man? Because there is a lot of metaphorism that is being used right here. So trust your brain and trust you're here. That is an inspirational message that we have. And today, of course, man, on our national days, we are going to be looking into National Brain Train Your Brain Day. So we're going to be getting into that to see how far in terms of training your brain. It's not just an organ that works whenever you need. It works each and every day. Signals you some of the things that are going on in your life or in your daily basis. And the last quote that I have for you is, the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Woo, profound words. This one quote is from Plutarch. Plutarch gave us this beautiful quote for this morning. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Very good words that we are kickstarting our day this morning with. And of course, once again, a very good morning to you wherever you're watching and listening from. I hope that you guys are going to be with us throughout the show, because so much is in store. With that being said, you know that I'm not alone, man. I'm always with my great team besides me, giving you all the magic. Mr. Good morning, and how are you, man?
Mr. Mo, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good, my brother. Look, I'm manifesting.
Yeah,
I'm seeing, like, since I think the beginning of spring, September.
Yeah.
So I've really been speaking good vibes into my life. I've really been like manifesting.
That's
man.
good.
And
it's good.
And I'm adamant about it, and,
Yeah.
and I'm very intentional and purposeful about it.
Yeah.
So I hope last week when on Friday we were talking in the morning when we got here, and you were asking how we are and stuff like that. I'm like, I've actually had a good week. From Monday all the way to Friday, like consecutive
man.
days.
Do you know how hard that is?
It is. I was telling my friends on Friday.
Yeah.
Remember when I spoke to them on the phone, right? Yeah. So I get there, and we're talking, and I'm telling them, no, look, man, like I've actually had a good week, like consecutive days, and they're saying the exact same thing. It's actually hard for a lot of individuals, for a lot of people, to have great consecutive days. So it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen just in. So I took that energy into the weekend. And I'm taking it into this week as well.
Yep.
When last night when I got home, I was like, "Bona, guys, like I had a good week. I had an exceptional weekend. I'm moving forward with that energy, and I want to spread it as much as I can. I want to spread good vibes, all around, all around. Despite saying I know it's year-end fatigue. There's a friend of mine yesterday. He was talking about year-end fatigue. Things of that nature. But I'm like, hey, it's fine, man. But let's just enjoy the rest of the year. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited as usual, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week, man. I can't wait for the conversation. I look forward to that one as a media host, a fashion designer herself. Yeah, that should be a good one. But other than that, how about you? Talk to me. How was your weekend? How are you feeling?
My weekend was also good, man.
Okay.
Because I got to rejuvenate,
Nice.
Be in my original state.
Nice.
Because I know that sometimes it is very difficult for one to wake up with so many decisions to
Yes.
say, "Ish, where am I going today? Ish, what is my weekend looking like?"
Yes.
But I'm glad that I was able just to put my phone aside
Okay.
and just be present for a moment, because I'm someone who really struggles about being present.
I remember you said you rest. You wanted to rest this weekend. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what
Did you
I
achieve
did.
that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
Okay.
it was difficult. It was
Okay.
difficult because I'm somebody who likes being busy, and me being busy sometimes leads me gore ke lo dlala le bana ba bang ko strateng. Understand? So I'm like, ish.
Udlala neentanga zakho.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let me keep my phone away
Okay.
and just let it be there and listen to good music, man. Just
Okay.
listen to good music, do your chores at home, and just be present with yourself and reflect.
Absolutely.
Reflection, man, was the
Absolutely.
biggest part of my my weekend, because as a Friday we left, I'm like I was going to finish watching Harry Potter.
Yes, you did.
But
Yes. Did you?
I woke up and then I got notification that Stranger Things is
Season
dropping
3.
season 5.
So,
Season 5 in November
Okay.
25th, right?
Okay.
And I was like, no, man, because I've been trying to catch up on the latest seasons, which is season 3 and 4.
I remember you mentioned.
Yeah, let me spend my time and watch season 3 and season 4. And yeah, I am looking forward to the November 25th,
Okay.
whereby season 5 is coming, out.
Nice.
And yeah, man.
I think I should give Stranger Things a try.
Yeah, you should,
I know
man.
I always recommend things to Wena
Supernatural,
Lebanele.
man. Woo!
But I think I should give it a try.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I could like it. I'll
think
watch
you
one
would.
episode later
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll watch one episode, the first
Watch one
episode,
man.
and
Watch
see
one episode, man.
But I mean, if it's in season 5, it means that it's proper stuff.
Yeah, man. Everything
That's proper
about
stuff.
those underworld supernatural creatures,
Okay.
And the other world is called the Upside Down.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, man. And there's this lab called the Hawkins Lab.
Okay.
Whereby they're trying all of these experiments with these young kids, who have supernatural powers. And one of the kid, who excels on those, tasks and activities that they're given is 11. She's called 11.
11, okay.
Yeah, man, she has supernatural powers whereby she can just close your eyes, locate where you are, and move stuff, man.
Okay.
Move stuff. And yeah, man, it's great.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, and also dates back to the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. The theme, it's back then in the 1970s where there were no cell phones, of course. I mean, it's
So it's set in
nice.
the 1960s.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's
Yep.
interesting. I never knew that. I thought maybe into like it's set in the.
No. It's
The
back in the
21st
days.
century-
Yeah, it's back in
21st
the days,
century.
man. Even the theme, how they wore,
Yeah, the
how
clothes.
they live, the
Yeah,
clothes
yeah,
and things like that, man. It's
That's
giving that
interesting.
feeling, man, of, you know what, man, when you trying to be nostalgic and things like that. But yeah, it's something
No, I
that
should give
yeah,
it a try. I
yeah.
should give it a try.
Please,
I will,
please.
definitely. But with that being said, ngwana ko gae, ke a go dumedisa. Ebile ke a go amogela to what should by now.
Yeah.
157 episodes in. This by now should be your absolute favorite rendezvous, right? And I don't understand why it's not. But of course, I also do take cognizance. There are a few of you, one or two of you who are hanging out with us for the first time this morning. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great Monday morning thus far. Don't let that Monday you. You understand? Fight against it. You know that movie, What Happened to Monday?
Eish.
Yeah, so don't let Monday fight against you. And I welcome you. I'm so happy and I'm excited to be both in your presence right here where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. And you know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist. And like I said, I'm excited to be in your presence on this lovely Monday morning on the 13th of October 2025. Let you and I, Mr. B and Mo, share our thoughts and our opinions and everything else in between by you using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. The interaction also takes place and continues on our WhatsApp line by you dialing the number 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, so that we can have a great energy exchange. This is where we try to have all-encompassing, compelling, and of course thought-provoking conversations that are aimed at giving so much information and knowledge to both you and I, with industry professionals having bold discussions. I can't wait for that one. Yep. I'm here, Mo is here, Mr. B is here, and our guests are going to be joining us a bit later on, Palesa and Tulani, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
But of course, the most important... ingredient
Yeah.
each morning is you who's watching and listening. When you're ready from wherever you are tuned in from, share it as far and wide. Tell umngane, tell umakhelwane, tell your colleague, tell everyone that the Vooka Breakfast Show is live on our YouTube comment section. Casto came in a bit earlier on saying hashtag Sivugile. Hey, Mr. Casto,
Yebo,
how's it going, brother?
abavuka abantu.
Yes, sir. Zinzi Elizabeth comes through as well, saying a very good morning, Vooka Nation and the breakfast team. Happy Monday and happy new week. Sivugile, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah.
And then Miss Q Rams comes through saying good morning, happy Monday, happy new week.
Yeah.
May we all have a blessed and very fruitful week ahead.
Hey,
Absolutely.
man, that's what we're striving
Miss.
for.
Hello, Miss Q Rams. Yeah, man. More, I have to give a shout out to the Bolt driver who just dropped me off.
Okay.
So I'm talking to him and Riwaka and Tandam Konazi.
Yeah,
That's him
yeah,
Tetwa.
yeah.
You know, he's listening to Upelepele. Right, Upelepele saying no, give us to Barona. You know, Libolungile. So he's listening to that. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm again. No, you know, we've been talking about the commission for quite some time now. Go spanning around. When's that? You know, I'm shy radio of it. So he gives me his phone.
Yeah.
He stops the trip and then he goes into YouTube. I'm like, I go CP station. Go YouTube. I type the thing quickly.
It's always the case. Like,
man. So as I'm walking in, he's standing outside there. He stood for like a minute or so. Like, what about
he's watching.
So no, don't worry. So shout out Mr. Lucky. Shout out Lucky, the boat driver that dropped me off this morning. We appreciate it. And I do that now, Mr. B. There's something I do. Whenever I'm in a boat and it's dropping me off or it's picking me up here, I talk about the Vooka Breakfast Show. And I make them subscribe. You know, no guys. I
mean, it's always the case because I think with the proximity that we are in, there are drivers who, you know, you would always, when you request, get. Because there was this guy, man, that I kept on, I think it was last year.
Okay.
You know, and Latabusi, he was like, when I wait, you know,
what's away?
You know, those questions when you say you're wondering, man, like I always pick up this person late. Like, what are they doing in here? And you're not just, you know, like a normal person or sleepers, but you know, like
you're a cool guy,
like
decent
each and
guy.
every night. You know? And I didn't blame him. I was like, no, man, we actually pushing something like Raspar and push a radio, and this is the work that we do. And that's when people are like, oh man, I think, you know, it's such a thing. It's bad, man, to not know there's things like this.
Mokasi, absolutely.
You know, and now they start talking about their friends who are in media spaces, who are artists, and now they want to hook them. Or, hey, Tuana, there's a station right there. You can actually go there, you know, promote yourself, promote your music and things like that.
See what you can put together with the guys.
Man. You know, man, so much great energy that is being, you know, passed on by these guys, man.
There's this guy, I got, I think, Luyando, something like that. I forget. Last year, and then so I tell him, no, I'm in radio. I'm a performing artist. You know, I do quite a few things, man. I MC on the side as well. I'm a singer. I'm not a professional dancer, but I know how to keep up with steps and stuff. So I'm in the artistic and creative space. It's like, yo, I'm fit to give me your number, man. There's a friend of mine. Such a platform. Maybe you and him can, you know, I can put you guys together. I think you guys would enjoy each other or like each other's company. And then he sends me a text, I think a week or two later. He's like, hey, Mfetu, please don't be surprised. There's this girl who's going to text you. I gave her your number. She wants to get into radio. She loves entertainment and stuff. And like, okay, no, don't worry, it's cool. This lady texts me, hi Musi, how are you doing? Okay, nice to meet you. So what did you guys talk about? No, actually he told me that you're in radio. There's a you know, local community radio station that you guys are pushing and stuff. She was actually supposed to come last year on one of the Tuesdays, but she's a full-time teacher. She's a primary school teacher. So uthola chance on school holidays. So she can't come on a normal Monday like this and come hang out or come see the space and stuff like that. But yeah, you find these Uber drivers, some of them are in entertainment themselves.
Yeah.
I've found, and it's quite interesting.
Yep.
And it's very, very,
It
very
is,
interesting
man. It
stuff,
is.
man.
So, man, on this beautiful Monday, guys, that is the energy that we are trying to exchange with you. Because wherever you are working, man, if you can let somebody know Horospana Kokai, maybe you can be our connection. Guys, I like a little bit maybe we can get discounts,
Absolutely.
man. We can get
Through you
discounts
guys,
and support you, through wherever you are working from. All right. Takani B comes through saying, good morning, team. Sivugile, and wishing you all a blessed day.
Hey,
Very
hello,
good morning.
Takane.
Good morning to you, man.
Yeah.
Hope that you're also going to have a blessed week ahead for you. But with that being said, you know that Mondays we always talk about starting our week ahead. And with that being said, you know that you stand a chance of winning Amapelepele Spices prize hamper. So all you need to do is to go through our social media platforms, especially on Facebook. There is a post that you're going to find right there that entails of all of the instructions in terms of how you can get yourself that spice hamper.
Yeah.
And if you want to visit their website, of course, that is amapelepele.co.za. That is amapelepele.co.za. You can order your spices right there. And remember that deliveries are only free in Gauteng.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So check them out. And you can also get yourself those spices and bring the taste and the magic right there.
But they ship out. People should know that they ship out throughout the entirety of the country, guys. Wherever you are in South Africa, Amapelepele Spices will absolutely be able to deliver to you at a price, of course, if you're not in Gauteng. But like most said, in Gauteng, free of charge delivery. And man, enjoy those spices. Hey Mo, I don't know about you, Brian. I know ASM is something that when most teams you push on that side. But now, almost, and I've said this before, every second conversation now that I have with people, whether it's my friends or acquaintances or friends of friends, I speak about the Vooka Breakfast Show.
You bring
guys,
it up.
I'm like, no, I have a colleague, man. My station manager. You understand that? Like, I think almost everyone now who knows me knows that I'm on the Vooka Breakfast Show Monday to Friday between the hours of 7 and 10. Taking such good care of you, man. So yesterday, I don't know if you saw on my status, Negilo got crying.
Yeah, I saw
that. Actually.
Oh, here.
Jesus. Shout out to Pompo, shout out to Milupi, go PBM. So I bumped into a friend.
Yeah.
I bumped into a friend. So not just spanning, and she was walking past Mosque, like 40. So I walked with her for a couple of minutes. You've been hiding. So I'm trying to catch up from the last time we saw each other, the last time we spoke. No, I'm trying to push and test also, this thing. I'm asking her, the last time we spoke about something. Where are you? Woman, just catch up, because it's been quite a while. So she's like, no, we're not ready, yo. Something creative. Last year, what's happening? I'm on a different show now. I'll even go as far as say this is a slightly better show than what I was on last year. But it's nothing to take away from show Eniki. Man, I used to love that show.
And enjoy.
And the platform as well. Man, it was cool. So I'm like, no, but I'll mention, I told you about the Vooka Breakfast Show. So she knows herself. She knows. I know she's going to watch. She's going to watch. That's really vital about her. I'm going to come out. I have to this snap and it close like hell. But no, guys, I'm scared.
You can't do that to her.
On Saturday night, I bumped into an old classmate. Yeah, man, I bumped into an old classmate. Shout out to him as well. Stelo, I forget his name. Tando. Yeah, shout out to Tando Stelo. They were like, hey, Musi, Rabona, man, pusha radio. Yeah, man, guys, I appreciate it. So, like I said, Mr. P, it seems like a lot of people consume the content, but they don't interact
with us.
You understand? Like the people who jump on my personal WhatsApp and are watching the show, but comment in the comment section.
I think it's a thing, man, because with me, every time when I watched the stream Tabatune, it will be that thing I'm scared to comment.
Why?
No, I don't know why, man. But there's that thing, hey, what if, my comment is going to be taken bad, and things like that, or maybe my comment is not going to be read and things like that.
Okay.
So yeah, there's always a fear behind, commenting on something, because I used to shake.
Seriously.
Like I used to
when
be
you have
nervous.
to type.
I used to be nervous, right?
Okay.
Until you get just comfortable with it, because now but they mention your name.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
because there are people out there that still have a trauma of being mistreated on other platforms.
I see what you mean.
Commenting, things like that.
I
So they're
see.
like, now I'm not going to comment anymore. Or babang, they read other people's comments. And they're like,
I see.
You understand?
I see what you
so
mean.
Yeah, man. So people should come through. Sometimes I get it gets overwhelming, whereby there's so much on the show, but we see you guys.
We do.
You are here.
And
I can see.
We really try to read everyone's
yeah.
comment, man. We really try.
So we see them, man. So yeah, man. With that being said, man, we've always have interesting things. But with that being, I wish I was you, man.
Okay, how
Trust
so?
me. Like I wish I had those kind of friends.
Okay.
Right? Because I've always brought it up, but you have to understand with my peers, we are in a different generation right now, and there's so much to consume. Last night, I'm not talking about something that happened last week or last month. Last night, I'm like to my friend, friend, sometimes you need to keep up with the news. Just to not to say Emela, news channel at this time, like I mean, with social media you can follow on your WhatsApp just to check what's trending. The response that I got, hi Pela, when you have to understand
radio. Yeah, that's the thing. It is.
I'm like, no, man, that's not the case, because way before I even got here, I used to follow up on
more limo,
because it's something that's trending. Like you ask yourself, why is it trending?
Yes.
Let me check it out.
Read up,
just read articles,
just to inform yourself,
and you will be shocked. There are people out there. I'm not talking about generation Yaluna, my generation.
Okay,
you're like, hey,
no, generation.
I'm like, do you know that there are people who don't know what an article is?
Oh, wow.
Like, hey man,
I read this article.
Yeah, I read this article.
Go read this article.
What is an article?
Ooh, no.
Yo, guys, like that's how bad it is
it's
right
sad.
now.
It's sad more than anything else.
Man, because people are now, not to say now, but a lot of them, they are gravitating towards being more ignorant, because they feel like information that they are being fed is wrong or misleading. So they just decide, you know what, I'm not going to pay attention to anything out there. So that's why I feel like I wish I was you, man, having that secular, because okay, Ntwana, we do watch,
Sure.
But I have to understand, or I consume a lot of things, or maybe I am busy at this time and things like that. But we see the kind of work that you are doing out there.
I see.
Right? Yeah, and sometimes, man, Babang, they even take it like it's a competition. Like, guys, why
competition
why do you think we are competing?
We're competing with other platforms.
No, like, I don't know how to put it, but imagine Osebetaku, for example, you're at the call center.
Okay.
And I'm like, please tune in. I will be live at this time. And for them, it comes off as if like we are now putting our job into, okay, are you trying to tell me that I should prioritize what you're doing over my job?
Okay.
It's confusing, trust me. It's very confusing. That's why sometimes I don't even get to trying to understand where are you coming from.
Okay.
Because what we are doing, man, it's basically for everyone, for entertainment, to have fun.
Yes.
Just like when you watch any other platform
Absolutely.
out there. That's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
But when now you are taking it somehow, and then I'm like, okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm not going to force you to do anything. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, those are some of the things that we come across out there with our friends, and someone out there is like, yo, you know what, supportive friends is what I need.
We underestimate that so much.
We do.
We underestimate that so much. So on Friday, because you remember Lerato was watching, Mpo was watching, Kopano was watching, I'm not sure about Mtutuzi. Because sometimes he watches, but then he dozes off because he's using his phone in bed. You know, so he dozes off through during the show, but he does watch, or he tries to catch up as much as he can. So on Friday, I because we were going nearly funeral. You remember on Thursday I said Nerlo series again. On Thursday night, and then Friday after rehearsal we went to the Loploma thing. So I'm telling my friends, guys, you don't understand what it does for us as well. As much as Lunala Rata to hear your names being shouted out, you know, when we read your comments or when we talk about you, but you don't know what it does for us when the people you are in close contact with are the ones who are it's like my friend is watching, my neighbor is watching, my family member is watching, you know, it does something for us as well. So that's why we appreciate so much whenever we read your comments out loud, and we encourage you actually, come through on our WhatsApp line, man. Send us a picture, a voice note, call us, guys. We can talk to you live. Video call us. You can appear more screening. So we you know, come through and jump on our comment section on YouTube, man. Like, it's exciting for us. This is my friend.
Exactly.
This is my friend. Exactly. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna go have the time right about now. Just a minute before the hour, 8 o'clock. On a Monday morning, the 13th of October. And with that being said, you know, Mo and I are going to be giving you the latest news headlines breakdown. What happened over the weekend, man? What's happening with the commission and things of that nature, the political landscape of our country. Looking forward to that conversation. Like I said, use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But with that being said, let's quickly run to the loo. Let's grab a glass of water, rehydrate, and then you and I and Mo will see each other right after this. Cool stuff.
It's up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be bona fide? You're stuck in this situation, and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Don't wanna be your love. Oh, let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low. 'Cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bona fide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours.
easy when I
It's exactly 4 minutes past 8. That is the time, and it is time for your news recap. Starting off with the first headline that we started with, the SIU cracks down on hospital-linked corruption syndicate. So what happened is the special investigating unit led by Advocate Ndimutibi has intensified its crackdown on corruption linked to Tembisa Hospital, executing a raid at the businessman Hangwani Maumela's Senton home. The operation targeted assets suspected to be connected to large-scale fraudulent procurement deals. An interim ICU report revealed that 3 syndicates looted over 2 billion rands through fake tenders, shared directorship and collusion between hospital officials and private suppliers. Mutibi vowed accountability and asset recovery for the looted public funds. So the whole context of this headline is the investigation follows a mounting public outrage over systematic corruption in public hospitals, first spotlighted by whistleblower Babita Diokran's murder in 2021 after she exposed suspicious payments at Tembisa Hospital. The case prompted the Gauteng Premier's office to request a full-scale SIU probe in 2022. Findings show how procurement loopholes were exploited, draining billions meant for healthcare during the pandemic. The Sentin raid marks a major escalation in efforts to dismantle entrenched corruption networks within the health sector. So what is next with this whole thing is that the SIU is expected to submit a final report to President Cyril Ramaphosa early next year, recommending criminal charges and disciplinary actions. More asset seizures and court proceedings are anticipated as investigators trace illicit money flows. Parliament Standing Committee on Public Accounts will likely summon Gauteng Health Department officials for the accountability hearing. If you have anything and you've had anything, of course, and you would like to share your sentiments, you can hop on our comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send us your voice note on 0604933226 and let us know what you think.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's just too crazy. I think we have a picture that we can show of the aerial view of Ntuling's house in Santon. The guys like Marabatu, what's happening? Mulefating. This is look at this.
Hey, bruh.
Office Park.
Hey, and do you know that this house was on top billing?
Was it really?
Yeah.
It was
yes.
Ntuling.
Yeah.
By covering it as one of those one of the beautiful houses.
Yeah, and I think it was before Maumela.
Okay.
Occupied the
house.
Yeah.
I see. Now this is crazy.
It
man.
is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Guys.
as like I said, we were talking with my bolt driver this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him, Kere, we desperately as a country. But not even far beyond our own country, just as a people of the world, as a general population and society of the world, we desperately need people who will stand on business and say, guys, we can't have so much corruption. We don't afford it. And I can afford it. I don't just necessarily mean monetary wise, which also plays a huge role, is a huge contributing factor. And I mean, look at this. This is crazy, guys. Well, understand. I'm not basing it solely on monetary value, but just as a people in general society, how to afford corruption. Look at this, man. In under hotel somewhere, guys, mara.
Aye, bruh.
Nah, man, like no, this is unfair. It's really unfair. Like, how do you live with yourself? How do you consciously live with yourself, knowing very well you've taken away from so many South Africans. So many South Africans. Go spectate, guys. Riamole, we are sick. We are sick. We are fighting a lot of things. What's this thing? Our foreign nationals being kicked out of hospitals and local clinics, and then you go and do this. Already we're fighting so much in our country. So I love and appreciate Untlantam Konazi for what he's doing.
Yeah.
One understand. Good about sending the view once go WhatsApp.
Yeah, man. The evidence that he has got.
Yeah, so people need to shake in their boots.
Yeah.
Even now, when you're wanting to come into the political landscape of South Africa, you should know. It should be a standard thing across the board. Because clearly this is a generational thing. It happens. It means, I'll make an analogy of high school, right? Okay, now in grade 8, the matriculants have initiation process, right? Where they just phase you guys in high school. Bale around this, I remember none of so good princess. It was just crazy. But it's initiation.
Yeah.
Luena, 4 or 5 years later, once you've got into matric, you're gonna do the same thing to the grade 8s, right? So clearly in the South African political landscape, it's a thing that happens. When you're new, you come in and you're fresh out of the box. I get you're trying to do your own thing, trying to influence change, right, and impart positive and great change in and around our communities and just for South Africa as a whole, right? No, yabona mama guy 10,000 when you 39 3,000. Clearly it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a halang.
I tell you no.
10 years later, once you're there and you're at the top of your game, now you're teaching these young ones. So we need to impart and implement change now. For all those who are coming into the political landscape, they know.
Yes.
It's a standard thing. You're going to be called to book.
Yep.
You're going to have to face the consequences.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Interesting because they're still getting to the bottom of this as some cars, they were linked to a certain dealership, and now they are playing it smart because people are not registering, assets under their name.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So some of the cars that they were going to impound, they were found at a dealership. But now, even if they're not in their name, but the money that he used, it's the money that he looted. So anything that he bought, falls under these incriminating findings that they have found about him. So you can let us know right there on the comment section in terms of what do you think and what should be done. Of course. Right. And then on your second headline, of course, we went through and Lamola confirms that no foul play in Mthethwa's death.
We spoke about this as well with the driver.
So what happened is the International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola confirmed that no evidence of foul play has been found in the death of Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, who reportedly fell from a Paris hotel's 22nd floor. The cause of death remains undetermined pending the final autopsy and forensic results from French authorities. Lamola made the statement during Mthethwa's memorial service in Pretoria, held ahead of his official funeral in KwaZulu-Natal, where President Ramaphosa is expected to deliver the eulogy. Ambassador Mthethwa's death has sparked public speculation, especially after a message allegedly sent to his wife hinted at suicidal intent. His name had also surfaced in the testimony before the Madlanga Commission, which is probing corruption and political interference within the South Africa's law enforcement system. DECO confirmation of no foul play aims to dispel rumors and ensure transparency in the ongoing joint investigation by French and South African authorities. So what's next is that authorities will await the final forensic results from Paris, expected within weeks. Once repatriation is completed, the state funeral will proceed in KwaZulu-Natal. The Department of International Relations and Cooperation will continue working with French police to finalize the official report and provide closure for Mthethwa's family. Right. So, there are people out there, citizens, who believe that, this, of course, it is a foul play. That's why they are coming in, and Ronald is now being sent, to talk to the public to say, guys, whatever conspiracy that you are having about Nathi Mthethwa's death, it's not true. And there was no foul play. But guys, did you see anybody being covered right there, CCTV camera? Because other people believe that Nathi Mthethwa is still alive. He's undergoing a face surgery.
There's a poster I saw, but Nathi Mthethwa sitting somewhere in Paris watching his own funeral. I just didn't grab it and save it.
Yeah.
But it was funny seeing that. And look, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
And I said 2 weeks ago, I said last week, I'm going to keep saying it, probably till the year ends more. Or I don't know. I don't know. But we know what mass propaganda does.
Yeah.
We know what mass media does, right? Country Arona is fueled by a whole lot of propaganda.
Yeah.
And we will take it at face value, I guess, for now, or just fela gore re dumele gore yes o tlhokafetse and yes o fitlhilwe sharp la realo. We don't know we honestly don't know. We don't know. Because we know what media can do to sway people's thoughts, thought processes, and of course, impart their own narrative. Right, guys, we know. When this hand is doing something else, this hand is doing the trick. We understand. Magicians will tell you when you're concentrating on this hand, this hand is the one that's doing the trick. You know, when you're looking at the beautiful assistant, you know, or understand. Or when you're looking at the magician, the assistant is the one who's doing the trick. You know what I'm trying to say? So. Yeah, man, they gave him an honorary state funeral, as you're seeing on your screen. And I guess he deserved it, being someone who served the country. But yeah, there's a lot of suspicion, you know, surrounding his passing on. Why wasn't noise made? Go Paris. Or maybe we don't follow the Paris news media enough. But I don't think enough noise was made about it.
Guys,
There's no way.
This is an ambassador.
And conveniency. How convenient it is. Because that's why it's so suspicious. The convenience and the timing as well.
Yeah.
As his name is coming up.
Wow. You fail. Come on. Right.
But yeah, man, we're seeing that all of these things are happening, you know, in and around our country, and we just have to wait. It's the waiting game at this point.
It is.
It says, I have something here, Mr. Mo. It says, and perhaps maybe you're not aware, right, or of what we're talking about. Natim Teta, South Africa's ambassador to France, was discovered dead outside a Paris hotel with no signs of foul play. His family disputes suicide claims amid ongoing probes as President Ramaphosa prepares to eulogize him at the October 12th funeral, which was yesterday, you know. Unatim Teta, the South African ambassador to France, was found dead outside the Hyatt Regency in Paris with no signs of foul play. Investigations are ongoing, and while a message to his wife hinted at suicidal intentions, the family rejects this notion. A 5-member team from South Africa's police is assisting the inquiry. So I don't know.
Much to be implicated. So much to, of course, man. We need to get to the bottom of this. No pun intended.
No, guys. Rasta, no. You know, for a long time, I'm sorry. For a long time, I was one of those people who came at his defense. Because I'm an artist myself, right?
Rasta,
I'm in the creative space. No, man, Rasta stood. No. Rasta, 10 years ago, this was funny. Not anymore. No, 10 years back, this was funny.
He always looks for an opportunity whereby, someone who is big, and of course, man, in the political landscape, you know,
I mean,
any actor or celebrity, you know, Rasta will come in, man.
It's not bad. It's not. I mean, you can sort of make out Jorgenati, but no, Rasta was told to guys.
I mean, I love even what he did with the scarf, you know, South Africa's ambassador to France.
Oh, this side of France, this side of South Africa. That's cool.
It is.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not bad. No, Mara Rasta, no, thanks, my brother. We appreciate. You have served the country well, Chief. You have done your part. Sure.
Do you guys not think that Urasta is a genius?
How so?
He's a genius.
I mean, if he does an exceptional job, no one will talk about Urasta.
Okay.
Honestly,
so when he does
now that I think about it, because I've seen some of his work.
Yes.
It's outstanding.
It is.
But look at the collar.
I was like, it's intentional.
It's intentional.
Man, because with Ikola, there is no way that you can mess up Ikola. Like or maybe he was like, let me improvise. and draw a collar right there.
Rasta knows what he's doing.
I think he does, man. Because I don't know if this is the full one, because he looks like he doesn't have arms, man. Unati on this portrait.
No, Rasta guys no. Rasta
You know, because Mokuma with arms usually.
Yeah.
Well, this is graphic, but when someone falls, and they did confirm this in the news that his remains.
What?
No, there were. What's the word? Repatriated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's like when he fell like or something.
Yeah, maybe different parts of his body, were just dispersed all over. Like, you know what, Nati, I'm gonna draw something that you will remember me. But sometimes Mauzila, you come across this.
Rasta, no guys, Rasta, thank you. For the past, I think, 15 or so years, you have done the country well.
Yeah.
You have served the country with I don't know with what, but you've served the country. Thanks. Let this be the last one, Rasta. Thank you.
But there's someone who appreciates arts out there, and like, you know what, Rasta, what you're doing is
Rasta
good,
is doing great things.
Yeah, this is proper art, because in myself I can't even draw a hand.
Yeah.
But look at what Rasta can do.
Yeah.
But no, man, with high profile people like this,
No, Rasta, no.
Yes,
No, Rasta. The world is watching. But what Paris baring, we can say flag ya bone ka mo mara. No, man, Rasta, no.
Imagine if he messed up the colors.
Exactly.
Ready
Nagana.
and then it tends to be a Dutch thing.
Nagana. Aveze bare Paris. I wonder, what is his, like, how does he sound when he speaks?
Yo, I've never
heard him.
Yeah, I've never.
Have you heard him?
Honestly, I've never.
Yeah,
man.
apparently he's from Zim. Ne?
Okay.
Yeah, so he speaks English, guys.
Okay. Hasibo is 5 skippers.
No.
Oh, okay. He's not for the 5 skippers.
I just love how each and every time, man, he's, stands there besides the portrait, with that face, so good to know, I nailed this thing, guys, just take a picture right there, and media houses will all be all over. Pause with your picture, Rasta.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah,
good one,
man. But Natim Teta was buried yesterday. But I still, I haven't really investigated that thoroughly as to the case surrounding his passing. But it raises so much questions. It raises so many questions, and it raises eyebrows as well. It really considering the conveniency and the timing.
Yep.
For me, those are the two that stand out.
Exactly.
The conveniency and the timing. One understand.
Yeah.
And Vele, let's say, God forbid, Mara says that anyway. Let's say he had passed on after the commission or after the investigations, right?
Yep.
Do you think and possibly evidence it's found that Vele he's guilty.
Yeah.
And then he passes on. It would have also been convenient, suspicious, and
clear enough.
And the timing would have been suspicious, and the convenience of it. But do you think that he would have been given a state of the nation?
No.
Exactly.
No way.
Why, man? Do you see what I'm getting at?
No way.
Do you see what I'm getting at? Because it's claims of he fell from his hotel room.
Yep.
Right? And so there's no foul play.
Yeah, they're still investigating.
There's no evidence that was found against him.
Yes.
And stuff. So he deserves what?
A state funeral.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. It's just too suspicious, man.
Yeah, man. So we're just going to let the Department of International Relations, man, come back with the final report as they urged the public to no longer, conspire with Natim Tetwa's death. So with that being said, if there is latest developments, we will come back through and give you in terms of what is going on and what they have found out. And then lastly, we discussed that Gauteng readies 192,745 students for the 2025 matric exams. So the Gauteng Department of Education announced its readiness for the 2025 National Senior Certificate exams with 192,745 candidates registered. And 144,246 are full-time and 48,499 are part-time learners. This represents a 6% increase compared to 2024. The exams will run from October 21st to November 27th across 1,040 approved centers. MEC Matome Chilwane confirmed that all logistical, administrative and security measures are in place to ensure smooth operation. And Gauteng remains one of South Africa's top performing provinces in matric results, with a strong urban participation and improving rural inclusion. Urban participation. The rise in registrations reflects the post-pandemic recovery in schools, attendance, and also increased enrollment in part-time upgrade programs. The department has been under pressure to curb paper leaks and improve exam security following the isolated incidents in the previous years. So what is next right now is that the department will conduct the final center inspections and invigilator training in the coming weeks. MEC Chilwane urged the learners to stay focused and disciplined as preparatory revision sessions intensify. The 2025 matric results are expected to be released in January 2026, with the province targeting an improved pass rate and more bachelor level passes. So if you're a parent out there and you have a matriculant at home, please,
Yeah, man.
I mean, last year it was bad, man. You know, with the amount of papers.
Oh yes, I remember the scandal.
Man.
Things were leaked.
Yeah, it was bad, but I think it is up to us now to prepare them with much information that we can get. You know, because we also offer, you know, those what do you call, man? Being productive. You know, productive tips and advices that we can give to parents to say, you know, for your child school
school hacks. Actually, we haven't done that in
Bring
a
a
while.
pencil case.
Man. In a clear plastic bag.
Young fish.
Eat good food, guys. We understand the joints whereby your kids go out and eat with their friends and they come back tired and lazy. On a Sunday, and right Monday, and you can't. Wait.
You know, growing up, we used to, exam season throughout the year, we used to go to church.
Yeah.
And they would say, bring your pencil box.
Bazos Tandazele.
Yeah, Bas Tandazele. And
really?
Yeah, because look, there's stories which, I mean, this never happened to me, but there's stories where you would hear someone say, no, ngatati ball pen yake, my sevens.
I've heard that.
Yeah. So,
but okay.
I mean, you find an A student final exam C. You know, so
throughout the entire year.
Throughout the entire year, without A.
Yeah.
And then something happens in the final exam. So, I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll ask on Thursday, Guti.
How true is it?
Yeah. Because we how many days away from the exams?
About
8 days.
8 days.
8 days now.
8 days.
8 days.
Yeah, because Kolan, I remember. Because he's also preparing his matrics for history. He actually got position 2 in Gauteng at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
So he's preparing for that. Now it's gonna be 10 days after the school. Yeah, the schools reopen, I think.
Yeah.
So I think 8 or 10 days or something like that. But I have heard of that, Mr. P. Lento Uti. Bana ba bereka di pen
I also had a desk mate, you know, in primary school.
Okay.
Whereby, like, I was just trying to borrow crayon. Like, body rapelete, you know. Yeah, like she literally said that moruti wa ka a re ke sa kadima batho dintho tsa ka because body rapelete.
Okay.
So wa re baloi gantle, that's what you're trying to say.
Udula le moloi mo desking. That's funny.
You know, and yeah, man, and there are people, because I think exam times, they are intensive because batho ba bang, it's pressure, guys. You know?
Yes.
And now people try to equate pressure to witchcraft.
I see what you mean.
Man, it comes with a lot, guys. I remember because back in 2018, Lena, I was in matric, and I remember that one hack we did, and I'm not telling Hore, but like kids out there, they should do it.
Yes.
But you should try to have more leisure time in your exams.
Yes.
Because it helps you, you know,
To distress.
Yes. Because
no.
if now you are always in your books, you will get stressed to a point that when you sit down in an exam room, your mind will start playing tricks with you.
Yeah.
Like it will
Yeah.
start playing tricks.
Utlolebala.
You know, so imagine if you can tie things. You're playing with your friends, you're out there at the restaurant, and you're trying to, you know, just to attach some of the things that you've studied. Or, hey man, when I went to Dobsonville Mall, it reminds me of this, and I'm writing this exam and things like that. It's tricky on how other people, you know, try to remember information. But we know that this time, guys, it's a really, you know, intense time for the matriculants.
Yes.
As so much pressure is there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we wish them all the best, man. They should study hard. They should make sure that, you know, their preparation materials are always there with them. Even parents, we urge you guys to support these matriculants. You know, give them their time. If obatla spaces are higher, pay Wi-Fi, you know, pay the Wi-Fi so that
Bana
they
ba sa
can
sokola,
do,
man.
the research, because it's exam time right now. It's exam season right now, and it's starting to intensify. And I think the Kolo Dibuti today.
Today, yeah. Today is the first day, yeah.
Yeah, schools, you know, open, so it's that time. It's that time, and I know that a lot of parents, of course, man, they are watching.
Fourth and last term.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Gauteng, of course, man, they are making sure that they are still on top as the province continues to make sure that learners continue to bring good results. So wherever you are, I hope that is going to be helpful, and you will advise your kids to go to school and study hard, man. Yeah, let us know right there on the comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. 8:30, it is the time. So what we're going to do right now is to take a short break. But before we do that, some comments came through.
We do have comments. Earlier on, Miss Q Rams came through saying it is very important to surround yourself with people who align with you and vice versa.
Nice, man.
I have learned that it's not wrong to change your circle. Man, very, very, very interesting stuff. And then Oluetu also came through saying, good morning, Vooka team and Vooka Nation. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. And happy new week. Absolutely. Hey, Oluetu, how's it going? And then, hello, Mpotau. Mpotau came through. Mpotau is an educator herself.
Oh.
She teaches the third grade.
Wow.
So I have quite a few friends who are educators, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mpotau teaches the third grade at Clenanda.
Yeah.
Clenanda Primary. So she says, hello, hi, it's back to school and go Vugarish.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. Hello, Paul.
Yeah.
And then she says, the kids are Vugile. Ntate ole ene ene otla vuga one day. Ntate ofen ntate vuga. Mpho ke ntate ofen otla vuga one day. That's funny. But Mpho came through on my WhatsApp as well. And then he's like, good morning, C greeting, I'm out and back to class. So I think Lantu ile ka pele. And then she came back, and then you know, and then after that I tlogela rasta. Rasta stout man. And then Luetu comes through as well saying happy blessed Monday to you, Luetu. Hello, Mam Tembi came through saying a very good morning, Vooka team and Vooka Nation. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. She comes back, she says hashtag new week, new day, wishing you a wonderful blessed day ahead. Thank you so much. Man, a wonderful day to you, Mam Tembi. And then she says at Musi and Mr. Mo, Uguchapula was meaning Ugulala because schools were closed. Okay. Now we are clear. But we were worried for Motswadi. You call it Yatswala where you must. Okay, no, it's clear. So next time we know how to Matu we have chapula. Because it sounded so wrong. Hey, Motswadi. Can't choose the Ekana when you have chapula. You know? And then she says, she comes back, she says, it's true. My mom was a victim of it. So I'm guessing she's referring to Buka.
Oh yeah.
So I remember my grandmother, my mother was still alive as well at the time. She also said,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially for one to take home with.
True.
Waban.
Yeah.
And then So I just automatically grew up with that thing. Like how can pen became you know. Can textbook, of course, it was slightly harder because I can't now every time mothatsa textbook you know. But I would try to refrain from borrowing the textbook as much as I could, you know, unless re le mo tafoleng re le go tlaseng gore mo tolong ka ira textbook ka pele ke tla ka pra ka ke lebetse ya or something. But I have heard of that thing where people say, yeah, no ipeni ma bolekisane ngalo umuntu walkhohlwa kuyi or wakhohlisa, you know, or I remember in our day there used to be a lot of stealing of pens, you know, pen in
calculate,
man, cash you,
but I use only 2 weeks, you know. So it was that thing as well. But yeah, I don't know how true it is. We'll see on Thursday, Mr. P.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so nowadays I'm sharing a PDF.
Oh, for textbook. Yeah, for notes.
Yeah, because I think
they're like, no, man, I don't know.
Don't want a textbook.
Guy PDF.
Yeah,
exactly, man. Because I think with us, our study guides, you know, they were sent, you know, via
as PDF.
WhatsApp,
okay,
as PDF format,
really?
And and when
wait, is this high school or
no, in college
or varsity?
So they were sent to us, and then when yourself, you could just, you know, print them out and have them as physical copies, you know, but they, you know, preferred like soft copy, because soft copy you'll never like. It can't just get lost.
Yes.
You understand? Even if it's lost, I will send it to you. How can I be get a house?
Yeah,
man, really.
But guys,
man.
An interesting one, because there's about close to 700,000 matriculants.
Yeah.
Sitting for final exams.
Yeah.
Sure.
So how many of them go to university after matric? How many of them go straight to work?
The university intakes, man.
Yes.
Because I think in terms they're trying, you know, to get that stat. That's why you have things like about NSFAS. You know, NSFAS is really helping in terms of gathering
to determine
stats.
and see. Yeah. The number of kids who are wanting to come into varsity,
you know, from high school and things like that. But they're still struggling, man, because Babang after high school they go straight to work. You know, to work. And other companies, they don't disclose or no. This is the amount of people that we have taken this year, and they are
first year students.
First year students.
I think maybe it's a thing that they should do and try to implement where the workforce, the workforce, varsities as well as colleges, they should work together somehow where they are able to garner and put together this information and see, okay, Rona go Boston City campus, we got this many. Rona go UJ, we got this many. Go Edgar, see, we got this many. Go ShopRite. You get what I'm trying to say? Have a thing that is a standard thing across the board that works and determines and compiles all of this information of first year, fresh out of high school. As someone who's out of high school, also para uniform, and so that we can determine. To be interesting to find out from the 700 who sat down, because it's not 700 out of high school, it's 700 who sat down, right? Bear in mind that there are those who were in matric, didn't complete, didn't finish, circumstances or whatever the case and stuff. So it would be interesting to find that information out.
It would, man. It would.
Because first years in universities, it's around 200,000 intakes. So it leaves a huge gap.
500,
yeah. But of that 500, some of them go to TVETs, which is around 400,000.
Okay.
So it leaves roughly 200,000 that's not accounted for. 200,000. Yes.
Yeah.
Full 200,000.
So that's crazy, man.
It's
crazy. So imagine 200,000 kids. Buffalo Tafela guys and stuff. Why we have all of these issues and these problems.
Exactly.
You know, when Kolani talks about some of the things that they come across, go scala. And then with his friends, right? Bo Tiame, Bo Chico, and they are the guys, go scala. You know, and you know this perception of male educators are expected to be the disciplinarians. go skolong. And so he tells me that they have this thing, him and his friends Matita that I just mentioned, where they actually communicate. If anything happens go skela, they try to be at the forefront. But there are also female educators who also instill so much discipline. Or Miss Mang Mang or Mrs. Mang Mang. Hey, but he tells me some of the issues that they come across, guys. Hey, guys, no, being a teacher is not an easy.
It's not,
job,
man.
No,
because I think last week Sunday, Neki Kapile Arthur, to fetch the kids' report.
Yes.
And of course, each and every time at the end of a term, when you fetch a report, there's going to be a meeting.
Yes.
In terms of how the kids did
perform during the term. Yes.
And the planning, towards.
Yes.
Yeah, and you would, when you are in the meeting, you would understand why other teachers, man, feel like, hey, man, this job is coming with the responsibility we did not sign up for,
and we weren't trained for.
Now we are now becoming psychologists.
Absolutely, I was about to say. Yeah.
Understand?
You're a therapist. You're a psychologist.
Yes,
you are sister. You are mother. You are aunt. You are uncle.
Kids.
Yeah.
Understand? Man. By listening, because parents were also suggesting, guys, we should form, these committees whereby we are assisting Lerona Koskolo.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Because if someone maybe school has in a budget to hire securities, what
do we do?
Yeah, kids play around. Sometimes they dodge classes and things like that.
Yeah.
We need people to come through to help in at the schools. And they also mention sometimes mtlakasa hoyo ko skolo. And the primary at this other primary school that we went, they mentioned now they are taking skoloteseleng asabona,
imagine.
and now when government is like, "Hey guys, pay."
That's crazy.
So sometimes you ask ourselves, okay, why ba na tlamele ba patale for the CVC? They're trying to gather money so that they can pay. There's lights. Understand? The school is clean and things like that. But we know that there is so much. I hope that we have someone from the department to come and sit down with us, man.
We should actually more. Let's put it together. Actually, that's a great idea. Let's initiate that. Have a representative. D12 at least, because Babu Mo Florida, they're not too far, so that we can have this conversation. What's the thing? Because teachers on the ground are facing so many challenges, and the department, whether your district department or get 111 Gauteng department, like what are you guys doing to assist educators on the ground? Because it says if yesterday last night she was saying, guys, already before the school term ends, we are required to have sent in our lesson plans and stuff like that, for the term or for however long, I don't know. And she was also mentioning, guys, like being an educator, there's it's not just getting in the class and teaching. There's so much. There's so much, man.
But with that being said, we will make sure, and also we are going to invite parents, who also have kids, man, to voice out some of the concerns that they have and how the department would like to fix those concerns.
Actually, maybe make it Mr. P, remember on Friday how we were talking a panel discussion, so maybe have an educator, someone from the district or the department, have a parent who is in the SGP maybe as well.
Student as well.
And a student as well. Like a grade 11, grade 12 learner. They can articulate themselves well. We should look into that. Teachers, I hope you're listening. I'm talking to you guys. I know you guys. Tumsane, I know maybe as a parent to a high school, to Wanauko High School, to see maybe, man, we'll put it together, definitely.
Yeah, man. So as we are gearing up for the exam season and now the matriculants are starting, we need to give them the support that they need. And whenever they start writing, guys, we will come and give them all of the, what do you call them, the hacks hacks that the hacks that they need, because right now the legal battle, I've came across an article that says the legal battle around the publication of matric results is starting to heat up right now, right? So a lot of learners, they're like, guys, please don't publish our results publicly. Give me my results so that I myself can know how did I do.
Manene, how was that actually? The thing of, because you come from the generation where you had your name printed out in the newspaper. I know with us, I don't, when I was young,
through a paper.
No, or you also went for a paper.
We also went for a paper.
I know necessarily the exam number. Rona for Rona. I know the exam number for but it started in my generation. It started with us. So how was that when having to go read your name in the paper? Like,
it was normal at the time.
I know it was normal, but like nerve-wracking maybe that your name will not appear and people will actually know.
The thing is, you've got a lot of names.
Yes.
And the printing is in like fine print and money. So it's possible you might not see your name and you panic.
We penny.
And then when you go back a second time, that's where it's like, I'm a Nike.
And I don't know if when you did it with your friends.
Okay.
So because one of my friends was like, I know someone who newspaping and they're able to get the paper early. You understand?
Okay.
So we met there around 8 o'clock. We met like, okay guys, this is it guys, and I know whatever that happens, because we were giving each other motivation. Say, whatever happens, my dog, it's not the end.
Sure.
Right? Whatever happens, it's not the end. The moment came. And then we went to, what's this garage next to the mall? Go PP. Yeah. And the paper came in. Because
and wait for the van.
It doesn't even get inside. Baba. And then we got one paper. Understand? And then there was like 6 and 7 of us. And then we put the paper in the car. Because remember, I went to Fort High, and there's Fort Hare.
Oh, right, yes.
So, Kibusiho, yes, there's lights in the garage. And then we went through Fort Hare. All of us couldn't find our names. We're like, there's no way. This is not possible. So, because sometimes when the paper comes, like they will take the paper that's in the middle, and you read this Fort Hare, and then you're like, guys,
guys. No. You know what I did?
That's not the case, man.
I switched off my phone at 9 o'clock the night before. Next, because center. The afternoon before papers were supposed to be released the following morning. So you know that thing I get Mama Center. So now I was with my friends during the day, but Mama 7 I went home. I went to my room and I slept. I don't want to go to the garage. It is. Around 4:30 I woke up. Because during the night, I could hear screams, celebrations, music playing, people being happy. And remember, this is the first time these names are not being printed, but student numbers. Your exam number, So around 4:30, I woke up, got ready. I went to BP as well. So I get there around 5 to 6. Papers are finished. The last ones are, I think it was about 15 rands or something. Because nearly a business. City Press or something like that.
City Press,
So I bought it. Because I don't want that of not seeing my number and stuff. So I bought the paper. I went through it. I went Princess High. I saw my number. I think there was a number missing. 2 numbers before me that was missing, or after my number. I don't know, something like that. Okay, sharp. As I'm approaching, there's an old lady who comes this way. She greets me. Hello, Papa. Mama. She has the student. So since that's a mail. alo ja December
Yeah.
alo ja pampiri gore ya o sile motswadi and that lady it was as if it was the grandmother not the mother because she was an old lady man. I felt so bad. So she doesn't understand this whole thing of student numbers and stuff and what do you check, and so she's like, is the paper full? Does it have all the schools? I'm saying yes, it does.
Yeah.
She gives me the piece of paper that has the student number, and she goes, "Ngwana na kena ko George Khoza." I'm like, oh, okay, Momo GK. I sit down, Raibula, ra kena ko George Khoza high ne.
Yo.
I go through it. And you check the last two numbers.
Exactly. It's always the last two
the
numbers.
last two numbers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kasheba. I think number yang one nearly 33. Ane?
31, 34.
Utlwa. Wena o ka re nona le nna. It says it goes 30, 31, 36.
Oh, man.
My dude. Get it? No, wait, guys. Maybe can wait. Let me go through it again. Katla, yari 30, 31, 36.
Oh,
So makoko wa mpona gore manje uvelile.
yo.
Hey, ka emisa pampiri ka motswadi. I number la sipeka lama number ogcina lawo ayi2.
Yeah,
Angithi yabona la wonke. La wonke ayafana ngithi afana wona wonke umuntu. La ogcina we2. Yiwo sibona ngawo ukuthi number yomntana iyavela. Bekumele uyabona ithi 31, Michael ithi 36.
Yeah.
Yena yakhe u33.
Eish.
You ngikhonole you could feel mara the way abuang ka teng are mara ang mangali. Cause ke bana ba
o tletso dlala.
strata.
Yeah.
I mean, on the day, the morning of, his grandmother is the one who was supposed to go. So it was just sad to go through the thing, man. For I, and that memory stayed with me to this day. You know, so. But I appreciate the numbers thing more than Yamabito.
Yeah,
No,
it is, man, because I think you are bound to know because Rona, you know, your desk had the number. Your desk had the number. So when you get into the exam room, you are looking for your number where you are supposed to sit.
To sit, okay.
Yeah, so washe ba gore umo mraga mang ha pampiri e tla ere yo
wa mo sheba gore ha tswa
yo ba tswa. You know, so
did you guys not have the option to SMS your
We did.
student number?
Email and SMS.
Yeah, because not to be had that option where rather than buying paper, you could just SMS your student number, and then it took time though.
Okay.
It took time. Then eventually the SMS would come.
I don't want that. I wanted the paper feel.
I want the old-fashioned way.
I wanted the paper feel. But I appreciated when Caps came through and did the student number thing more than names.
Yeah.
Hey, Yamabito Pela, I know, man.
I am a bit, yeah. Because I think my brothers, they had to go through that.
Yes.
2007.
No, but to their defense, ne, it's not like it was categorized by the school. So bonke bo MNG, Ngibisa, Mgati. So you would see
alphabetical.
bonke.
No, wait, so it wasn't according to school.
No.
In your time.
It was alphabetically sorted.
O batla lebitso la gago alphabetical because I remember with my
you wouldn't
brother.
know.
Yeah, besifuna
No,
bo
but
thapelo.
Was it not the school, right? And then under the school, it's categorized kamabito and stuff.
It's the matric results for everyone. I think it's Gauteng, ne? Yeah, it will only be Gauteng. If you're in Gauteng, pampiri tlontsha bana ba Gauteng kaofela because I remember with my brother, we had to look for his name.
For Thapelo.
Na le bo Thapelo ba ngata. Yeah, even Lebo Maimane, he's not the only one. You understand? So you have to look and then confirm right there at the end. I think there's something that you're looking for right there then to confirm. Yeah, student number. Right, and then that's how wild it was.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I think we
crazy.
need to also encourage, man, parents out there. If you have a matric, learner, don't put so much pressure on him or her when the results come. Be with them on the day because. Newspaper and then they found out how they failed and then they take their lives.
Exactly.
So I think leading to that, parents should all be there. Give them the support that they need. 8 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock. And on that note, man, something that we're going to be talking about when we come back from the break is the matric dance, right?
Yes.
Back in the days, matric dance, was it for cooling down?
I remember you mentioned
reflect?
opulence.
Yeah. Now,
Earlier.
is it because right now we are always seeing, man, it's opulence, man.
Yeah.
Because now it's all about who has the most expensive dress. What are we doing? Because I also only did the exam, but you guys are stressing at 22,000 rand.
Imagine.
Come on, guys.
Helicopter. O mongwe o tla ka pera. Mara letsa eng mara. No, bana ba no ba pop. I'm sorry, not in a bad way, but no.
Yeah,
no, man. I think this is. And then there was something that I saw on Facebook or something, or TikTok or Instagram, on social media. Anyway, it was a white populated school.
Yeah.
These kids were so simplistic. These kids were so simplistic. They got dropped off by their parents. Bafitla, o mongwe a apere hempe fela e black ka boroko ba bo black.
Ditlhako tse mponga, amen.
O menne hempe fela mfano ana taba. O tsa snapele titi age. We le magic dancing. And we enjoy. So comments are coming through, and it's mixed reviews, you know, and mixed feelings on the comment section. The one part, you know, the society is saying, look at these kids, so simplistic, nothing hectic. I love a helicopter.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's like, no, guys, just give kids that one night of experiencing that thing, and I don't know. I'm on the side of minimalistic and simplicity, because I myself was like that.
Yeah.
I myself was very, very simplistic.
Yeah.
Minimalist. Like I didn't even do like a tie or bow tie. You know, it was chilled, man. But Rona wasn't anything hectic. It was really, really, really cool. So, I honestly think, and I'm not trying to judge, and I'm not trying to dictate for anyone, but there's a hint of going over the top for me. This is just how I feel, you know. But if that and you want to do an entire extravagant thing, you know, go for it. Knock yourself out. And if you're able to afford it as well, why not, I guess?
Exactly. Yeah. So talk to us, man. That is a conversation we're going to have when we're coming back from this short break. So please, man, don't switch that dial.
표정들 짓고 있잖아. 의미 없이 흘러가네. 이 하루엔 네가 필요해. 어디로든 떠나볼까. 저기 노을진 길을 따라. 설레는 마음 가득 안고서 아무런 생각도 하지 말고 저 깊은 곳으로 뛰어들어볼까. 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 숨을 머금고 거리를 짓는 맘 가는 대로 훌쩍 다른 vibe 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 let's ride 발길 닿는 대로 try 여기라는 vibe 끝없는 네 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 let's dive 네 밤을 향해 ride and vibe come on 들만하는 너와 나의 paradise 높여 계속 가야 해 이 설레임이 사라지기 전에 저 멀리 떠나볼까 발끝이 닿는 곳으로 오직 둘만의 비밀인 거야 아무런 고민도 하지 말고 저 바닷속으로 뛰어들어보자 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 입을 맞추고 붉게 물든 저 너를 짓는 맘 가는 대로 훌쩍 다른 vibe 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 let's ride 발길 닿는 대로 try 여기라는 vibe 끝없는 네 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 let's dive 네 밤을 향해 ride and vibe come on me esté comprando flores. I'm doing much better, yeah, did you notice? Ya me olvidé de tus errores. Sigue estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando esta hora. Ya es muy tarde, ya no llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Ahora ven y mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé.
And of course, man, good music, good vibes is what we give you each and every morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. Right here in the heart of Johannesburg, Soweto, it is Dobsonville in Blinko Studios. My name is Moketi Maimane, and I am with the one and only Musi Mister.
Yes, sir.
Doing
Yes, sir.
what we do best every morning, keeping you updated with what is happening out there. And of course, man, before the break, we're still in conversation, talking everything matriculants,
Yeah.
because they are now in the exam season, and what they need to do is to have that good preparation, and the preparation material must always be with them. If there is any latest development in terms of the timetable, because sometimes the department can change timetables
Got it
at
last
any time
minute.
in last minute, right? We are going to give you that update. But right now it's 9 o'clock in the dot. And some of the comments coming through right there in YouTube. Samami Kalane coming through saying, good morning, Vooka Nation. Hashtag Sivugile. Hashtag Happy Monday. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Good morning, Smami. Hope that you're also having a wonderful and a beautiful Monday. And then she comes through saying, Nakarina Kotsele. It was nerve-wracking to look for your name, and knowing someone else might also be looking. And no horror o tsamaile.
Hey, go on. That's the thing in important. I think more than anything else. I don't go northwest. To batana libito laka. For eng. Hey.
Ke batla o tseba.
Umbone ngwana simangmang.
Yeah.
Umbone umntana kaThembi. Where do you get what I'm trying to say, Mr. P?
Ufuna
Like no,
lakhe
man.
la.
No batana libito. So I love that. And people couldn't know unless, and now you would know if people were intentionally wanting to know your results.
Yeah.
Because they had to ask for your student number.
Yeah.
So now Zanki, I don't give anyone. I only gave my brother my student number.
Yeah, if knowledge is a papang.
And then I give him feel
you know
late
they'll always want.
because I knew he had access to get the newspaper early. You feel late.
Yeah.
Couple 4 hours I get so half past 4. Go on and send a training, man. Yeah, man. But Mpo came through on my WhatsApp sending me a thing. She's like, Ntate ke nathi, so ana re ntate ole. So on the comment section, Mpo said, hello, hi, it's back to school and go Vugarish. So she's saying I should read that ka Setswana, you know. So she's saying go Vugarish. The kids are vugile. Ntate ole ene o tla vuka one day le ene. So are ntate ole, she was meaning
to Nathi Mthetho.
Nathi Mthetho. But I know she's in class now, she's teaching. But yeah, man, yeah, very, very, very cool stuff. So I have very interesting stuff, Mo.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I was able to locate this picture. I remember earlier this year when we spoke about matric dance. I brought it up a while ago, right? So this was the first one. Let's do the uniform one, Mr. B. So this was just a week before the one I'm wearing. I'll show you now. This was a week before we started our preliminary exams. Yeah, man. This was me, man. Back in the day, man. This was me back in the day, man. So, the choir was performing on that day. And so I used to conduct my high school choir.
Yeah.
You know. So that's why I came with the drum. I was that guy, man. I've always been that guy, you know. So yeah. So we were singing, and actually I had lost a classmate. Jan Mamba had passed on, so it was his memorial service, and so that's why the choir was singing. And yeah that was me as the conductor with my blazer. I wanted to make it look like a suit, so you can see the white shirt coming through on my sleeves there. I have my slim tie, so I would. Hey man, it was an entire thing. It was cool, man. It was cool. So yeah, that was, and then for the matric dance, we did something else. I'll show you. You'll see the pictures coming through now. But yeah, that was me back in the day, man.
Yeah, man. You know, Linda, I was looking for a decent. I mean, it is a decent picture.
Yeah.
You know that I've just found
Sure.
of me also. Hey, Marabo Musi. Oh, mama rate, man.
Can I tell you the story of this girl?
Yeah.
Matapelo. If you were to see Matapelo, you would swear her Aseneo.
Right now.
So now, yeah, she's so pretty. Yo.
Yeah.
But she's always been Matapelo. She was a cool girl. So my last exam was on Tuesday. The last matriculating exam, it was on Tuesday. Our matric dance was the following week on a Tuesday. I remember my last exam was on the 25th of November.
Yeah.
And then the following Tuesday, a week later, we had our matric dance. So, nothing stress, man. Guys, nothing hectic.
Simple.
Like I didn't want to go extravagant. Nah, man, that's not a thing. It's never been a thing of mine. So I went. I cut my hair on the day off.
Really?
Yeah, let me read it on the day off. It's nothing hectic. Can I tell you? Hey, Tuesday refetso khokwala.
Yeah.
You guys were there waiting for your results. There's a guy called Sticks.
Okay. Sticks, yeah, I know Sticks.
Yeah. Sticks' brother Tepi was having his 21st birthday the Saturday before the matric dance. Yo, can I tell you, the Adilar, Princess High, Westridge, Pakis, T12 for that side. We went there, yo, guys. Yo, it was as if it was the pre-party to the matric dance. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then Matapelo, her and I to have this combination of outfits, the colors matching. It was pure coincidence. The girl I had asked out to go to the matric dance with me.
Yeah.
And I keep moody. Please tell me what color your dress is going to be. She looked beautiful. She was pretty.
Yeah.
But I'm like, tell me.
What
tell
are you
me,
going to wear?
what color? Just tell me the color.
Yeah.
No, Musi, it's gonna be a surprise. Yo, surprise. We're not seeing that. I like green. One more green over copy. I like green. What are you doing, man? To top it off, banana and the grand entrances. What are you mask? You gotta get mask. What are you doing, man? What's that? So man, yeah, that was me on my matric dance.
Yeah,
I remember it was a night to remember. I actually even didn't change at the end of the night. I know, I rolled up my sleeves on my shirt, and that was it.
Interesting.
So your outfit, how much? How much did you spend?
My shoes were about. And look at it, I think about 500-700. The suit was 1.5. The shirt was 150 or something. So I spent like 2,000 for this outfit, didn't you?
2 blocks back in the days.
At the time, my brother used to love skinny smooth socks. You know skinny smooth socks? Yeah. So he was an adamant, supporter of skinny smooth socks. Yeah. And then he bought me a pair.
Yeah.
He got me a brand new pair. And so nothing too hectic. Less than 2.3, I think. Yeah. So nothing too hectic. Enough on.
Yeah.
But then when I got to the dance, Matapelo was wearing the same color dress as my suit, and so yeah, it was like, let's take a picture, and then we'll be each other's dates, and because she also didn't have a date on the day, and yeah, that's the color combinations, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I think I've also sent a picture also of me being at my matric dance.
Yeah.
Because man, for me, I think it started day before.
Okay.
Because I had to go. The other pictures are on my phone, right?
Okay.
Where like I took the whole journey of going to Legends Barber, having a cut right there. And I remember that this cut, it was like full flush something, whereby you get the whole experience. You understand?
Okay, I see.
And it's full something, and then what they will do is to give you that thing. But the thing is, matric dance is tomorrow, and now you have to go sleep with this haircut. So I had to balance, my head right there,
so that the hairstyle doesn't get ruined.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Understand? And right there there is my friend, also my best friend, you know,
Okay.
from high school.
Okay.
Yeah, because now on the day I didn't have a date.
Okay.
It was nerve-wracking because guys never fufule, you know, before we
having to ask girls out to be their
Date.
date. Dona ke late man, dona.
So Lena, it's the same thing as yours. Hi, hey, Ntwana, asihlale sithu, you know, take pictures and let's just enjoy the night without pressure.
Pressure, yeah.
You know, let us not give ourselves pressure. You know, because this was in Pretoria. It was this nice resort.
Sure.
You know, we spent 3 days
Nice.
right there. You know, we spent 3 days. We went there on it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I had to do the haircut Thursday, right? And before that, I remember the whole experience because those other pictures are on my other phone because I bought 3 outfits, you know, and I had this full Kappa tracksuit. I don't know if I can find this picture right here.
Yeah.
Right? Because, hey, man, I'm someone who grew up loving the 2-piece.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I just have this picture right here. So this is that Kappa tracksuit that I had.
Okay.
Because I was like to my parents, guys, like everything needs just to be new.
Okay.
Everything, yeah, and I have to match with everything that I'm
Ooh,
going
the
to
pressure.
wear.
Batsadi. Mara wa bona lelo na khale lelo option.
Yeah,
Go make it.
so each and every time when I look at the amount of money that my parents had to spend,
Yeah.
you know, for that night, it was a lot, man. Because that top, Yakapa, it was 1.4.
Okay.
Only the top,
Okay.
right? It was
Something
1.4.
Now my entire suit was 1.5. We're not top fella.
So the top is 1.4 because we went to go wood meat.
Okay, to
like
get-
at the
to go
Kappa
get it.
factory.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know. So I went there. My brother went there with me because I just could remember his face each and every time I was feeling like, yo, I'm gonna
Sokodisa wena monna.
but Lebona, they had to understand it's you know, just once off experience. Let us give him what he wants.
Yeah.
Until today, I've only worn that suit one time.
You've never worn it, like maybe
Again.
the pants alone.
Nope.
Or the jacket with another.
Nope.
With,
And I
another
had to
pair of
sell
pants.
it
Serious mo.
to my brother's girlfriend brother.
Ooh. Go dilo tse di ngata.
Banropile because till today they haven't paid.
Aibo. Re kopa tšhelete ya rona, please, ya suit.
You know, yeah, man. So it was a very good experience, man, because there are people who came in. Because I remember the planning. You know, I had a friend who said, "Robert, like a helicopter," and we were like, where is the helicopter going to land here?
Yes.
Because you need to check
Yeah.
do research about the place that we are
Yes.
going to and things like that.
Yes, man.
But now we're like, yo, man, let us just go there and have fun, guys.
Definitely.
Because we're now with those clothes, you would want everyone to be, you know, to watch you or but like star of the show. And it doesn't happen your way because when you get there, people, they're here to enjoy, to explore the place. Because there's a lot happening in this place, you know. There's a swimming pool and things like that. People are enjoying and having their times of their lives. Where now you want to do the grand. Rona, we never had grand entrance.
Grand entrance.
We didn't do that. We just went there, enjoyed. You understand?
Yeah.
So in today's time, you know, we have seen on social media whereby
What these kids do, carry grand entrance. See,
they go all out, man. They go all out. They go out there, hire these, supercars and things like that. But before we get into that, I think Mr. B also has his pictures, right, for them.
70 times. This should be good. This should be
I
good.
laugh when I look at these pictures.
It should be good. Let's
So
see, Mr.
I
B.
didn't have a date as well. Ne?
Yeah.
So I asked my cousin to be my date. So
Yeah.
we just put
Oh, man.
Okay, Mr. B, I see you.
so
I
I had
see you.
I had a black striped suit,
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
shirt, yellow
Tie.
tie, black
Yeah.
shoes. I think the shoes were John Drake, so the entire outfit went for
John Craig.
John Drake.
Oh,
John Drake.
Yeah, John Drake. So the entire outfit was probably a thou five.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was telling you guys offline, Uguti, we literally just went to Magic Dance with our own
Bags.
yeah, our own bags, and then we
Yeah,
Yeah,
changed
but I
them
did the same thing as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So yeah, so here I'm just gonna show you a friend of mine. So, hey guys, I've got a crazy story.
But I think, honestly, if my peer were to look at that picture, the first thing that they will think about is that, yo, bro, you got married on, like, when did you get married, man?
Ocho.
That picture, like, it looks like, it's a marriage.
Oh, you guys,
yes. Like that. Ooh, yeah.
So this is you guys at the dance.
Yeah, so this is us at the dance.
Sheesh, man. You guys look
So that's my friend on the far right,
Yeah.
Sure.
Reese. Yeah.
With his date.
With
The
his
tie.
date. So
I see the
crazy
tie.
story is, I had asked one of our classmates to be my date, so she said no. So unknowing to me, she had asked Reese on the far right. And then Reese like, no, I've got a girlfriend. I get Eskela here, but
Yes.
I've got a girlfriend and I'm taking her to the dance.
Yes.
So when I only found out later on when I told Reese, good day, man, Divelo said no to me.
Ah, shame. She didn't come because Reese rejected. And they
So he ended up not going to the dance.
She ended up not going.
because Bamu rejected.
Because I got rejected. It's cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ask my cousin.
Yeah.
And funny enough, when we got to the dance, there were like a group of girls that they themselves were dates to each other. And I just thought, I
Yeah,
could
why
have
couldn't we
just.
do that, Lematita? I said the same thing to my friends.
But yeah, sorry, man. Here,
Sure.
before I remove the image, you can't tell from this picture, but
You're in your head.
I had the tops.
Adopts, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Man.
So we had that whole,
mafia stuff.
mafia.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I was thinking about. Yeah, man. That outfit is like, yeah.
It's crazy.
Mafia is in the
So
building.
Machita and I didn't want to go to the dance. I had to push them.
Convince, yeah.
Right, agents. And the thing is, we were about 100 and something matriculants at the time, Runako Princess High. And during our final exams, they kept pushing us, well, guys, register, pay for exam. I think on the last day, it was 25th of November, only 13 out of 100 and something matriculants had paid for matric dance. After the last paper, I think it was an English paper 1 or something in the Rekwala. So it's that day more Rekwalang, we write on each other's shirts and stuff, right? And so before we leave the exam room, they're like, guys, let's talk for like a minute or so. Out of all of you, only 13 have paid for matric dance. Today is the absolute last day. If you're not going to book a space or pay, if you can pay today, if you're not going to the matric dance, our bona line. People outside the exam room calling their parents. So I can come to agents. No, rat dancing, man. Rat dancing. I actually lost. I had so many pictures. I lost the camera that had all the pictures that I had. Yo, bruh, the pictures, because I wasn't someone who uploads that much, I'm trying to find a friend's pictures, but I'm not. But yeah, man, lost out on so many pictures. Dance, but it was such a cool experience, man. It was a very, very cool experience. And I wasn't. I also didn't change. So I went on the Friday because Saturday and the 21st, that's a packet, like I mentioned. I went on Friday. When I got there, it was slightly a bit big, and then this guy's like, "No, I can tailor it for you. I can alter it." He's like, "Come back on Tuesday," and Tuesday is the actual dance, right? Dancing. I had bought my shoes, the socks, and the shirt I had. No shirt, a suit to fail. Tuesday, I wake up, go. I picked up my suit. I bump into this girl who sat, I think, 4 seats ahead of me. Go exam room.
Yeah.
Right, because now, and then listen to because all of Dulankara was Sinukwane. So it was so funny, man. We used to sit on the same row. So she's like, Musilwana ke khono reka ke re nna ke collect. And she was also, but she looked pretty when like, were you able to fix everything? I was running around during the day, but I got everything. And after that, I didn't change. I just untucked my shirt, rolled it up. After partying, and this friend of mine, well, not necessarily a friend, but Ginger, man, hey, we danced the night away, man,
and enjoyed the night. I think that's the thing that a lot of people are failing to take away from this. Guys, have fun. It's not about that suit 27,000. We don't care. Like, we literally don't care, because another thing that happened is we know if certain people go there, we are going to have like the level of fun is going to be different.
Yeah.
Because with us, the reason that we did not have dates is that the people that we planned and the people that we thought they're going to come, they didn't.
I see.
And now, ke rona ba re bitsa di general when we're doing those subjects.
Isn't it? Oh, yo, general subjects, yes.
General
man.
subjects.
Yes.
And then, only to find out that students who are doing science, most of them, they were going to train.
To the dance.
And there's that, division in between.
Bana ba science, ba
Yeah,
accounting,
ke ba la
ba
re feta ba re sheba. Only to find out that we went there. A lot of them ke bona ne ba le teng, and they have this thing about them, and whereby they just sitting around. Even when there's music, they don't dance. Yo, bro, like the stage was so empty to a point that we brought in the fun. Yeah.
The same thing happened with us. The same thing happened with us. I'm okay, na. Yeah, on the right, Nele bana ba science well behaved.
Yeah.
I roka But yeah, man, talk to us. How did your matric dance look like? What was the thing with your matric dance? I mean, these kids now go all out. They have pre-parties, where they erect photo booths, and it's an entire thing. Like, you hang out, you guys dress and do makeup and things, and then take pictures and hang out in and then there's a grand entrance. You guys hire cars. Like, what's the thing? Talk to us. What did your matric dance look like versus to the matric dance of today? Yes, sir. Jump on into our comment section using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Dial the number for WhatsApp 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Looking forward to those interactions. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 19 minutes past 9. It is the time, and you know that we always give you your daily bread, man, in terms of the historical moments that took place. So let us just do that after there's a short break while you're still processing the information that we were just discussing right here. So with that being said, please don't switch the dial.
You never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1. Wasn't in the field and you can't come with us. My little shorty going stupid, going straight dumb with us. I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation, I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother down. And I know that if I got it, I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it, they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that. Taking trips round the globe, bringing game back. Touchdown hood, happy that I came back. Take a photo with my granny for the memories. And if it's for a good cause, I'm buying 10 of these. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Knee deep in the game and I'm still the same. Why you always hating? That's a shame. Gotta split the profits with the ones that came. With your other homies, share the vision, yeah, we got the same picture. You won't catch me in the club, I like to meditate. I be higher than a bird, I like to levitate. When I ask them how they doing, it ain't never great. So I be focused on the money, need a better rate. Baby girl eating veggies, doing yoga at the crib. Swimming in the winter, don't get colder where I live. Still the same number, if you got it, you can hit me. Pull up to the park, I'ma match you on a sticky. I ain't tryna be nobody, I ain't gotta be. 100 bands up, shopping at the Dollar Tree. Never been a type that gotta act, gotta lie. I just go and get the bread and bring it back to the tribe. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. On the outside.
Well, 23 minutes past 9, and it is still a beautiful Monday morning, and you're watching your favorite Vooka Breakfast show. Your energetic start to the day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. As mentioned, that you need to stay with us across all social media platforms so that we can have that energy exchanging moment right here. Before the break, we're still in discussion talking about all the matric dance experience that you have had. And yes, if you're still watching and you're like, you know what, guys, can I just share a moment with you of how my matric dance was? You can send through your pictures right there and see how dazzling you were looking, man. Maybe, you know, you had your date right there. Maybe your date was your dad or your mom. It's fine. As long as it's a date and you enjoyed your matric dance. You can hoy in those pictures using the number 06049333226. That's 06049333226. With that being said, before the break, mentioned that we're going to be giving you all things daily bread, man. You know that there are always historical moments that take place whereby we revisit. Even when you're at school, there is a subject called history, because those historical moments, they play a very huge part in where we are today. They shaped what we call a revolution is today. That's what we always do. But some of them, they are not, all about bringing revolution or shaping how our future needs to look like. But it's just things that happened that you and I need to know. And you're asking yourself, what are those things? And now, starting off with the first one that we have right here. On this day in 1980, the 14th Country Music Association Awards, Barbara Mandrell, Emmylou Harris and George Jones win. Right at the 14th Country Music Association Awards in 1980, Barbara Mandrell made history as the first woman to win Entertainer of the Year, while Emmylou Harris and George Jones also earned major honors. And you know that each and every week, man, we go on just to highlight some of those big musicians, man, who have made it big and came back with those accolades and honors that we still celebrate today. And then the next one that we have in 2017, actress Rose McGowan alleges that movie mogul Harvey Weinstein raped her in 1997.
Remember we spoke about Harvey. Harvey Weinstein.
Now
the scandal was big more. The scandal of Harvey Weinstein and the allegations of that he had been doing this for years. For years. It wasn't like a recent thing, because he's a huge movie mogul, that side in Hollywood. So man.
Man. She described Weinstein as a sociopathic predator and criticized the Hollywood system that enabled his behavior. Her revelation helped catalyze a wave of similar accusation against powerful men in entertainment, reshaping public discourse around sexual misconduct and accountability. Some of these things are still taking place and they're still happening out there. So if you are somebody who is in the arts, you should be careful of people like these ones. So we hope that they will teach you wherever you go. Don't just fall in things without knowing where you're going, right? Be careful, because there are people who are waiting for you to be vulnerable. Then they take the opportunity.
So that they can victimize you.
Exactly. And then on the last one that we have right here is today is the launch of the first spiral galaxy in 1773. Spiral galaxy starts to become prevalent right there on the 6th day, and I don't know if you guys can see the table right there that shows the graph that shows everything of the spiral galaxy, right? So in 1773, this day, French astronomer Charles Messier discovered a whirlpool galaxy, marking the first recorded observation of a spiral galaxy through its spiral structure that wasn't recognized until decades later. So it was simply logged as a nebula. It wasn't that M51 spiral structure that was clearly identified, revolutionizing and of course our understanding of galactic forms. Today, the Whirlpool Galaxy is celebrated as a classic example of grand design spiral galaxy, right? We know that if you're somebody who loves, studying space, and I know know that interest you. This is what you should be looking into today, wherever you are and wherever you are listening from. So that's what we have, and I hope that you guys have taken note of that, and maybe you will take it further by doing your own extensive research.
Yeah, definitely. But of course, along with that, on a day-to-day basis, we give you the number of days, and today it is the 286th day of the year. It would also have been the 287th if it were a leap year, of course. It's crazy how we are over 280 days. It's crazy. There are only 79 days. We're less than 80 days away. That's crazy. We're 79 days left, or 79 days away from the last day of 2025, and it also marks that there are only 10 weeks remaining. But of course, on a day-to-day basis, there are things that are being celebrated in our own country or even around the world, and today is no exception whatsoever. This is something that you use day in, day out, minute in, minute out. What do you use your brain for? I always say when we're here in studio, I get tired, not physically, but by making use of my mind and my brain, right? Because the work that we do, we make it look easy. You know, I know some of us like, please come sit with us. Please come sit with us for like an hour. Not even 3 hours. No, not 7 to 10. Come sit with us for an hour and let's have a discussion. You know, so you'll see, guys, being a broadcaster or just a content creator is not the easiest of jobs. And so, with that being said, today we are celebrating National Train Your Brain Day, right? National Train Your Brain Day, celebrated each year on the 13th of October. And it is to encourage mental stimulation, cognitive growth, and lifelong learning through fun and challenging activities. How do you train your brain? There's something called muscle memory, and muscle memory is also through training the brain. When you're used to something, you know, so those are very, very interesting things. This day highlights the importance of keeping your mind sharp by engaging in tasks that stretch your thinking, whether it's solving crossword puzzles, playing logic games, learning a new language, or tackling math riddles. The goal is to break out of the routine and activate underused parts of the brain. Very interesting stuff.
It is.
Reading.
It is.
Because we're about to get into a conversation with Tabiso, you know, a formative author himself. And that's also a form of training your brain, right? Very interesting stuff. This one I think ladies will appreciate. The next one that is being celebrated today on the 13th of October. Ladies, I know that there's so many implications that come with this one. I don't have a understanding of what it's like, you know. But on this day as well, we're celebrating National No Bra Day. National No Bra Day, celebrated annually on this day, the 13th of October, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It also encourages individuals, especially women, to go braless as a symbolic gesture to raise awareness about breast cancer, promote early detection through self-examinations and screenings, and support survivors. Originally launched back in 2011, that's very interesting, and later aligned with October's awareness efforts. So the day sparks conversation around body autonomy, gender equality, and health advocacy, with social media playing a major role through hashtags like No Bra Day. Very interesting stuff.
So, to ladies who know that today is No Bra Day, they are not wearing any bras.
No, they should, guys.
It's freestyling.
But yeah, man, we will get back to things of inventions and birthdays that are being celebrated today a bit later on. But for now, let's jump into a conversation with none other than Tabiso Linda Buthelezi, who is a devoted family man and visionary change maker whose life story is rooted in resilience and purpose. As the founder of Siyabumba Anonymous organization. He has transformed personal battles with addiction into a powerful platform for healing and empowerment. Very interesting conversations, bold conversations with industry professionals that we have right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And I'm excited for this one. Utabiso is the founder of Isiyabumba Anonymous organization, and he's also an accomplished author. So we're about to jump into it and hear what his story has in store for us. So Mr. Linda, talk to me. Can you hear us on your side? Please say that one more time.
Can you hear me? I can hear
There
you.
we go. Hey, there we go. Welcome, Mr. Tabiso. We really appreciate you taking the time, my brother. And, we're looking forward to learning as much as we can from you and just have a great discussion and an energy exchange. How are you doing this lovely Monday morning?
Okay, no, I'm lovely. And yourself?
We're not too bad, my brother. We're not too bad. We're excited. You are hanging out with myself, Musi Mist, and we with also Mr. Mo, Mweketi Maimani.
Okay, good morning, guys.
Morning. Let's jump straight into it, Mr. Linda. Someone is watching, is listening, finding what I just said about you quite interesting and fascinating, and wants to find out Uti Utabiso Ubani, where does Tabiso come from, and how do you eventually get to this place that you are at with all of the spaces that you're involved in, as much as well as being an author?
Okay, firstly, it is Siyimbumba, not it is Siyimbumba Anonymous.
Oh,
organization.
Siyimbumba.
Siyimbumba,
Oh,
yes.
I see you. Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm Tabiso Linda Teles, originally from KZN in a place called Escort.
Okay.
Yes, and what inspired me to write this book is my addiction journey, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, no, very interesting.
Yeah, it is, man. Because I think with a lot of authors that we have once here, people like Dave Barber
Yes.
and
Gladstone.
also Gladstone,
Yeah.
speaking about addiction, man, and surviving addiction, because you go from, horrors into now finding your path to where you are right now. Because I know that when you speak about addiction, a lot of people like to dive into the subject just to understand, what really triggers it and how do I now deal with it. Because we see on your journey that there is you going from brokenness to purpose. Your story is one of, transformation, turning addiction into advocacy that people can follow today. What was the defining moment when you realized that your pain could actually serve as a higher purpose?
Well, me realizing that my pain can actually pretend into helping other people was when I was actually in a rehab myself. Because while I was in rehab, I was helping other people as well, because some fellow patients were unsure as to why they were there. Some were convinced by their parents. Some wanted to escape. Some even brought drugs into the facility. So somehow, some way, I turned to them, and I started motivating them. And then by doing that, I knew, no, this is my calling. This is my calling, and since then, I'm forever grateful.
Yeah, very, very interesting. And I think right now, the conversation will also lead to you now building this safe haven for people to come in, to voice out some of the things that they're going through, which is Siyimbumba, right? Because I believe that whenever and wherever there is addiction, all communities need what we call healing, right? So Siyimbumba Anonymous has become a safe space for those navigating recovery in their journey. What core principles guide, their organization of Siyimbumba, and how do you ensure that the healing remains accessible and judgment-free?
Well, I will start by educating people about Siyimbumba first. Siyimbumba is an anonymous it's an NPO, it's a non-profit organization.
Yeah,
It is run by a team. At the moment, we haven't been blessed with a premises whereby you can access us, but you can access me using social media platforms and by a friend or whoever is close to me or wherever. So by that, we then organize for people to go for rehabs, to go into rehabs, right? Whether it's public rehabs or private rehabs. Public is a bit of an issue because there are long waiting lists. So we are then working with private rehabs to make sure that whoever needs to go to rehab goes to rehab, and then after that, provide the outpatient, because now once you are out of rehab, you are now an outpatient. Then organize AA meetings or NA meetings. Basically, with site, we form a support group from day one.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But let's talk about, because you just mentioned that you guys don't have like premises just as yet, right? But you are open as an organization to welcoming and bringing people in, who require your services. But when we refer to, ensuring that people find the space that you create very safe and welcoming as well, and non-judgmental. How do you navigate that as Utabiso, or just as an organization in its entirety? How does Siyimbumba make sure that you execute a high functioning level of ensuring that all the people who come through feel seen, feel safe, and they feel wanted, and they'll walk out of there not having felt like they are judged?
Well, firstly, I let them know about my journey, that I myself have been through that, and I came up on top. It's safe to say I'm at the other side now. So it is my duty to then make sure that they feel safe in sharing their story and feel at home in sharing their story, because their story is no different than mine. And with my book as well, I intend in doing that as well.
I see.
My book.
Yeah. But then, I'm sure you have worked with so many characters, right? You've worked with a lot of people who have different value systems and different characters, like I mentioned, different personalities. But I'm sure there is maybe one or perhaps even multiple stories, that have stayed with you. And it always reminds you that umsebenzi owenziwa uSiyimbumba is very vital and important to the community. Is there a story maybe that you can share, or even more than one, that have really stayed with you, a client or someone who came through and was trying to break away from addiction, and their journey and their story has stayed with you?
Okay. Their stories vary, actually, because now we must remember there are different people that we come across, in terms of there are people who are forced by families. Maybe you are now fired, so now you need to go to rehab to get back to work, or you will find a certain individual that is actually willing to now join in the program and get in recovery. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm comfortable in sharing an individual and a certain story, because now there will be me breaking the privacy of other people.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So I like to refer to my story, because my story now, since I've written about it, I'm actually now putting it out to the world, and how it started. And what did I do during the addiction process until I found recovery?
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you, Mr. Tabiso, and it's very fair. It's very fair. Yeah, we don't want to disclose people's personal journeys and personal stories, especially if there is a confidentiality thing and a privacy thing that you guys have and share. Completely understandable. But when people are always in conversation about addiction and the implications that it comes with, I don't think we can have that conversation without including community. We can't have that conversation without including family, because those are the people that suffer from the consequences from someone's addiction journey. We know that there's stealing that happens with certain individuals. They are just isn't right when you are struggling with e-addiction. I mean, it's different for every individual, of course, but there are some similarities that we have seen there. So, but with your personal journey, what role do you think that family and your own faith and perhaps your community they played in helping you, assisting you get to a place of healing and going through that process and eventually coming out on the other side on top?
Mostly, I say, from my family and friends, it's support.
Yeah.
Support was overwhelming, considering that I've wronged them. Until this day, I do apologize to them.
Yeah.
Because now looking back, I didn't deserve them. Looking back, they should have turned their backs on me a long time ago. So I'm actually very grateful for them, the support they gave me from day one. I got into recovery was very overwhelming. The friends and family and the community at most, but now you must remember the community. I tried by all means to shield the community from finding out that I have an addiction problem. So it was mostly my family and the friends, maybe 1-2 loan sharks, because I did have a history of going to different loan sharks, asking for money, and paying back, asking for loans from different people and all of that. And I did pay them back, but you must remember, because there are so many, some of them, it was hard for me to remember. So even today, I would come across, I would meet someone that says, "Hey, remember you owe me," and I don't remember. Somehow, some way, I do manage to. We do manage to compensate and to compensate and I pay them back.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It is quite a journey, because, when people get to hear some of these stories, they feel like it's just a fairy tale. But no, you had to go through all of this and you are here today and you have conquered some of those challenges that came with, the challenges. So now, talking about the book you wrote yourself, it's titled Borrowed Time, a life reclaimed from addiction, right?
Yes.
And this is where you kind of like speak about most of the experiences that you have had as Utabiso. And we know that you have written this book as form of healing, right? So as you are a published author right now, how has writing helped you process your journey, and what do you hope that people who will get to read this book or get their hands in this one of the copies take away from this book when they read it?
Most importantly, I must share that I realized with the book, I now have closure. I can focus on myself. Because addiction is not an easy journey. Especially, I started with ecstasy. We called it to crack cocaine. Crack cocaine was the one that was the killer. So with that, I didn't only change in people, but I didn't recognize myself also. It consumed myself. It consumed me in a way that I didn't recognize myself. So I didn't have hope. All I was burdened with was shame. Because if I remember correctly, maybe I tried 5 or 6 times to kill myself. So with that, what I realized with that, I never gave up. I never gave up. And what I wish this book raises awareness on is that no matter what, it's never too late. It's never too late to change, and you must never give up no matter what. Because I tried so many times in while I was in addiction and consumed by it daily. I tried by all means to break free of it because now I didn't recognize myself. But now, because I didn't have the proper channels and the proper way involved with a certain community to lead me in the path of recovery, I nearly gave up, of which I thank God I didn't. So with my book, I hope people have hope never to give up, especially never to give up. Yes.
That is very powerful, and I think this also, gels in what we call Monday motivation, for someone out there, because we know people who are not, in the journey of recovery, but they have family members, who are in the journey of recovery, and now they're experiencing what you are talking about. And I know that is going to be helpful for them to say, you know what, Tabiso, I have a brother who also smokes drugs, and they would someday, need the kind of help. And I think what you are talking about right now is exactly what I need, just to have the strength, man, to be resilient throughout the journey. But something that I want to ask you, as you mentioned that addiction is not an easy journey, right? And it's something that I've kept on hearing out there. So many people say relapsing is part of recovery. Can you please, tell us if it's a yes, please tell us why you say yes. If it's a no, please tell us why. Is it true that relapsing is part of recovery?
No, in my case, I don't believe so, because I've never relapsed a day in my life. Because I believe that once you start your journey of recovery and you understand the certain steps that you learn, whether it's in a rehab or a facility, you can never turn back. I for one, have been clean since May 2022, and I've never looked back ever since. So once you put it in your mind that a relapse is part of the journey, most definitely you are going to relapse. And people must remember that once you are in recovery, I use a certain method whereby it's called the 3 Ps. Stay away from these 3 Ps. People you used to smoke with, the product you used to smoke, and the places you used to smoke in. Stay away from those. And yeah, man, you from rehab you enter a world whereby you are reformed, you are renewed. So it's possible for you to relapse unless you are not motivated from the start.
Oh, yeah. But then what is it that you think maybe sets CM Bumba apart from other organizations that deal with addiction and recovery and the process of healing? Like, what steps and measures do you guys take to educate families and communities, friends, colleagues about the addiction process and the recovery journey that different people go through? Because I'm sure it's a different one, like you mentioned earlier. So what are the steps and measures that you guys have taken to ensure that the approach is great, and what is the approach that you guys take?
Well, I've recently started to work with a friend of mine who's in a tourism business.
Okay.
Ilangal Balele Adventures. He basically deals with camps, it's tourism mostly, whereby it deals with young kids, tourists, and all of that. So we are using his platform to unite with CM Bumba to help us raise awareness to different communities such as schools, even church, workplaces, and all of that. Even the whole world, the sky is the limit, because we one day want to have a center where CM Bumba is now a center and helps different types of communities, not just addictions.
Yeah.
It can be counseling of GBV victims, helping the homeless, funding for schools, and most importantly, addiction. Because I still feel that people have less knowledge in addiction. That is why they are misinformed.
That is very powerful.
Very.
And, with what you are saying right now, man, it kind of raises some of the things that, most community members always think about, to say, if you are in this journey, we need each other as a community, because if we are not there, to give each other strength, that means we are letting this monster defeat us. And now it comes to the manner of approach, because we have heard that drugs are this huge monster in our communities, and they keep on, destroying our children's lives, right? If there is, maybe, for example, my neighbor, is asking for an advice to say, how do I deal with my kid who is troublesome and always smoking drugs? My advice will be like, I am kiele, mama, and that is a harsh approach to that. So I want to, to ask you in terms of you approaching and educating families and communities about addiction and recovery. What is your approach?
Well, firstly, they must understand that addiction is not a disability. A person who's addicted is not mentally insane or whatnot. So we must treat that person as a person.
Yes.
And make sure you come to them with respect. So they can feel that, no, they are still worthy of being respected. And that allows them to be vulnerable to you and tell you what is the root problem. And remember, they must also, as the patients, as the people who have a problem, they must understand that it only takes just a few words. Admission that I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was wrong. I need help. From there, the sky is the limit. And from those words only, you have opened a whole new journey.
Yeah. No, very, very fascinating stuff, man. Very fascinating stuff. And I'm sure even you, on your own journey, you learn certain things, about just the journey in itself, even outside of the people that you work with, but it's also a healing process for you when you assist these guys and these ladies. Anyone who comes through and requires the help of EEC Mbumba. So just in closure, because we don't want to keep you for too long, right, Mr. Tabiso? If you yourself could talk to your younger self, if you could have a conversation with your younger self, sit your younger self down and, advise your younger self, what would it be? What would you say to Tabiso from 10, 15, 20 years ago?
I would say to the Tabiso, take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on yourself, because remember, but you'll find it out on the book.
Yeah.
I had a upbringing because I was in the special class. So I saw myself not the same as other children. I saw myself as abnormal, actually. So that in a way contributed in me feeling sorry for myself, me thinking I'm not worth anything, me trying to fit in. And most importantly, I wish I listened to my parents. Because my parents from the get-go, I still remember their words till this day.
Yeah.
So I would say to myself, listen to your parents.
Very interesting.
What is right?
Yes. Yeah. Now, very fascinating, man. Very fascinating stuff. I always find people's stories, authentic stories, I find them very, very knowledge giving. It sheds light as to who the person is. We really get to know you, your journey, where you come from, and things of that nature. So I love that, man. When we talk about EEC Mbumba, and like you're saying, there's dreams that you guys want to fulfill, and these aspirations that you want to make sure that they come alive. But there's also an element of leaving a legacy behind, right, as an organization, so that even one day Utabiso Masasebenzi Simbumba Simbumba can stand on its own, and be a breathing and living organization. So what legacy do you hope for Isimbumba that it leaves behind years from now? One day someone will look back on this and say, there was Tabiso, the founder, and he was in conversation with Musi and Mo on the Vooka Breakfast Show. This is the legacy that Isimbumba has left. What would that be for you?
All in all, I hope it never shifts from helping people. And from today onwards, I really wish for it to grow as an organization itself into a well-established company. Because as I said earlier on, we really wish to reach even more people using my book, and also using platforms that I've mentioned earlier on. Also in helping in one day maybe having its own rehab, a center, all in all, counseling and whatnot.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, it is.
I hear you.
And I know that lastly, as we have mentioned your book several times, and someone out there is watching and they're asking themselves, where can I get that copy of the book so that I can also learn about other people's journey to recovery. So talk to us, where can people find the copy of your book?
Okay, people in Escort and Pietermaritzburg can easily buy a copy once they've contacted me on my number, which is a WhatsApp number 0737420077. That's only a WhatsApp number. And people away from maybe other places besides Pietermaritzburg and Escort and Korea can get the book in Korea services, and also it is available on Amazon.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And and the hard copy is 350, and the soft copy on Amazon is available in discounted prices.
Nice one.
Yeah.
But you as Tabiso on social media and things of that nature, where can one find you?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Tabiso L Butelis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
With
Mr.
that being
Linda.
said, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Okay, I also appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you for spending some time with us, man. Very fascinating story and journey that you have gone through, man. And knowledge giving, man, information based, and that's what we aim for right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Have conversations with industry professionals, guys like you who are moving and shaking our communities, doing great work in and around our communities, and we need more guys like Abu Tabi, so who stand on business and say, you know what, I'm standing for people who are on this journey because I've been on it myself and I'm willing to take it up and help you as best as I possibly can. So for that, we really appreciate you and we thank you, Mr. Tabiso.
No, thank you very much. It was lovely to be here and carry on, man.
Yes,
on,
sir.
Lovely.
Yeah, man.
Have a good day ahead of you, Mr. T. And to the Vooka Nation, guys, Tabiso's story has just reminded us that redemption is something that is really real out there. And you don't have to wait for the world to change before you start changing yourself. Right? Beautiful conversation that we have just had right here. And 4 minutes past 10, it is the time right now. What we're going to do is to take a short break and come back, of course, and highlight some of the things that we missed before we went into a conversation with Mr. Tabiso right here. Remember that we're still celebrating No Bra Day, and of course we are celebrating Train Your Brain Day. Do you know what rhymes with a brain? It's a train. And guess what? Next year I'm going to Spain. So please do make sure that you do not switch that dial right here, as we're going to come back with more of what we call the energetic start to your day.
Please just go. In my mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, how to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. Your soul is the ocean, and I can't touch the floor. So full of emotion, I can't keep any more. Are we at a time where we be swallowed whole? Don't give up on us now. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. I can feel you there where I once had you all alone. In the back of my mind, I'm under your spell, I can't get out. My heart falls 5 below, and I'm still here.
But of course, man, still bringing you that high energetic start to your day. I hope that wherever you are watching and listening from, you are ready to kick down Monday slump, because we are also here to help you, man.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. It start off with so many things that we have brought you on this beautiful Monday, and wherever you are like, you know what, I'm ready. Or maybe you come celebrating and like, you know, guys, you guys have helped me to actually get rid of that slump.
Monday slump. Yeah, absolutely. The time right about now, 8 minutes after the hour, 10 o'clock on a lovely Monday morning, the 13th, Monday the 13th. Like, fortunate enough, it's not Friday the 13th. It's Monday the 13th. Of October 2025, and we're giving you inventions that have helped both you and I, you know, make our lives slightly easier. And the one that we have today that we're highlighting is stone tools. The invention of stone tools around 2.6 million years ago, that's interesting, marked a turning point in human evolution, giving early humans or early hominins the ability to butcher animals, process points, and shape their environment. The earliest tools are part of the old one tradition were simple flakes and cores used for cutting and scraping, while later Acheulean hand axes showed increased skill and planning. Very, very, very interesting stuff. What are some of the inventions that you know of that are quite helpful and we make use of on a regular basis, but we're not necessarily aware of, or there's like an interesting story behind them? Talk to us. But also what happens on a day-to-day basis is that people are growing up and people were birthed on different days, and today is no exception whatsoever. The first birthday that we're celebrating in celebrity birthdays is Kate Walsh. You know Kate Walsh?
Kate Walsh.
Yeah, you don't know Kate Walsh. Kate Walsh was born on this day back in 1967. Here, 67. Turning 58 years today. She played Dr. Addison Montgomery on the television series Grey's Anatomy. Because I watched Grey's Anatomy. Give me this good thing. And Private Practice. She also appeared in the 2012 film The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and she plays Mrs. Baker on the Netflix series 13
the mom
Reasons
of
Why.
Hannah Baker.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, man. This lady, you know, is engaged to a lucky guy out there from Australia. The farmer Andrew Nixon. Hey, the farmer wants a wife. Keep on, neighbor. But farmer wants a wife. Something interesting that you might not necessarily be knowledgeable about when it comes to Miss Kate is that she launched her own beauty company called Boyfriend LLC, inspired by the scent of a past relationship, you know, turning heartbreak into a successful fragrance line. That's interesting. That's very, very, very interesting.
Yeah.
And then the second birthday and celebration birthdays that we're celebrating is Matt Walsh. You know Matt Walsh?
Yeah.
This guy, very outspoken, very, very outspoken guy, man.
Yeah.
But holds very interesting perspectives and points sometimes when I listen to him, man. Very interesting guy. Matt Walsh was born on this day back in Matt Walsh is what? 1964.
61 years.
Born in 1964 and turning 61 years today. He stars in the comedy or the comedy that is called Dog Bites Man alongside Zach Galifianakis, and has a supporting role on HBO's political comedy Veep. Okay, this one I don't know. I have to check it out. He has also appeared in such films as Old School, Road Trip, Step Brothers, School for Scoundrels. Okay, yeah, no, there's no way that this Matt Walsh is the one that's turning 61. Yeah,
even Kate, bro.
Him, I know. Yeah,
even Kate. I think because the mom of Hannah Baker, I'm like,
I said
this is not.
No, we'll rectify. We'll rectify. But Matt Walsh has also starred in Step Brothers, School of Scoundrels and I Love You, man. And he was cast as the character Roke in the 2016 Ghostbusters, or Rook. Very interesting stuff. He's married to Alyssa Ann Linneman. Very, very interesting. So something fascinating you might not know about him is that he's also the author of a social or satirical children's book titled Johnny the Walrus, which critiques gender identity debates through the story of a boy who imagines himself as a walrus. Oh, okay. That's a nice way to tackle that topic and that discussion. And then the last birthday on celebrity birthdays that we have is Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice was born on this day in 1962. Turning 63 years old today. The former NFL wide receiver who won 3 Super Bowls with the San Francisco 49ers and was named the Super Bowl MVP. 23rd MVP, right? He retired as the NFL's all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. Jerry Rice. Sorry, mind block for like a second. Jerry Rice is married to a lovely lady called Letitia Pelayo. Something interesting you might not know about Jerry is that he developed his own legendary speed and endurance by chasing horses and running up steep hills in the rurals of Mississippi. An unconventional training method that helped shape him into the NFL's greatest wide receiver. Very fascinating, man. Fascinating stuff. So, also on a day-to-day basis, what we try to do, sorry about that, is give you word of the day. But like I promised you last week on a Friday, I said this week we're going to do something slightly different, and that's idiom of the day. Because we haven't done idioms in quite some time, right? And so I thought, you know what? This week, let's do idiom of the day. And today's idiom on the 13th of October 2025 on a Monday morning is to fill the lacuna. To fill the lacuna. The word to take away from that idiom, the new word, is lacuna, right? And what the idiom means is that it is to address or resolve a noticeable gap, a deficiency, or a missing piece of information, right? What the idiom means is it is to address or resolve a noticeable gap, a deficiency, or a missing piece of information. The idiom is to fill the lacuna. Very interesting stuff. The word to take away from that idiom is lacuna. And how you spell the word is as follows. L-A-C-U-N-A. That's L-A-C-U-N-A. The word is a noun, and it just means an unfulfilled or an unfilled space or a gap, a missing part in a manuscript, a structure, or a memory. Similar words to lacuna would include void, gap, and omission. That's void, gap, and omission. The idiom for today is to fill the lacuna. Very interesting stuff. Do you think you would use this word?
Yeah, man, because I don't know. I think I've watched a lot of Latina movies because I would pronounce it Lacuna.
Oh, let's find the origins of the word.
I understand. And I think, man, with the conversation we've just had right now with the Tabiso, I think if people out there can really go out and read his book, it will fill the lacuna to the journey of recovery to most of the people.
I see you more.
Understand? So there's that huge gap, man, that needs to be filled by lacuna.
Let's see here.
Right. Bitsa mlungu mo, mlungu.
Mr. B, while we're finding the pronunciation,
Yeah, so
sentence usage.
so for me, I'm thinking, Guti, maybe the data was missing or something just wasn't there. So people that lie a lot.
Sure.
Because when things don't add up, they had to then fill in the lacuna to close the gap. So
It's of Latin origins. You're right. You're right, Mo.
Yeah.
Mid 17th century, from Latin pool, from lacus, which is lake.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Lacuna.
Yeah.
Lacuna.
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 Asiene.
It's nya. Lacuna.
Is it lacuna? But yeah, talk to us. How would you use this word in a sentence? The word is lacuna, and the idiom is to fill the lacuna. Very interesting stuff, man. Let me see if we can hear.
Lacuna.
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 Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. So talk to us. How would you use this word in a sentence? So one last one before we leave, Mr. B. Just a huge shout out to Xolani's dad. So you remember back in June, I said they had their wedding back in November, right? Also, the white and the blue. Remember? Yeah. Just as a friendship group. So this was Tafez man. Tafez. Yeah, man. So Tafez had his birthday on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we were celebrating on Saturday, amongst other things. I'll tell you. But yeah, Tafeza celebrated his birthday on Saturday. Such a cool guy, man. But yeah, man, I thought I should just give him a nice shout out for his birthday.
Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, man. But he kills me when he goes into his Xhosa feel, man. He's like, hey, man, how's the So yeah, man, Tafeza, I hope you had an amazing birthday. Like I know Saturday, but outside of that, I really hope that the year you're looking into will be a fruitful one filled with love, joy, laughter, and all things amazing, man. You deserve all the great things at Tabalarona, and we appreciate you as Machita, as the Chomisa Kolani. Yeah, man. And then the last one that I forgot on Friday.
Yeah.
Lovely lady from right here Motopsi. We went to school kaofela ka mo maplankeng ka mo le ke di ka tsa gagwe Motopsi. Tsulu had her birthday on Friday. And her and I went to school together. She was a grade behind me, and we had this back and forth. Because diploma mo ka se kaofela, like re dula mo Dobsonville, re kena princess kaofela. So a re kopana ko sekolong or mo ka ai wena wa latela wena ai wena o dula le mo moraga mo man king ka wena. Man, that was cool, man. It was just a back and forth we had during our high school days. So Tsulu was celebrating her birthday on Friday. She's a Libra herself, birthday on the 10th of October. I know she went out with her cousin Buntle. Buntle Lene, we went to school with her, so very nice lady, very pretty as well, Tsulu. One of those cool people. Man. Yeah, one of those cool people, man. So I really hope that people enjoy their birthdays, man. Tsulu, Luan, I really hope you had an amazing one. I saw you went out, you guys were celebrating. But with that being said, the happiest of belated birthdays. And I hope the year as well will be a lovely one filled with great and amazing stuff. So with that being said, for everyone who is celebrating their birthdays and everyone who has celebrated their birthdays, from us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, we would like to say
Happy birthday! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Hip hip!
Hooray! 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 Hey,
happy
lovely stuff, man. Yeah, man. Very cool stuff. Anything from your side, Mr. Mo?
Nothing on my side, man. Just looking forward to celebrate No Bra Day, right? And just to ask around, guys, or how are you finding it? Are you wearing a bra? Because you know ukuthi namhlanje you're not supposed to wear a bra. May bra.
Bra yaka. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, nothing on my side, man. Just looking forward to having a good rest of the day ahead of me, man. It's Monday, you know, and I just love that I'm starting it on a very high energetic note. So much is in store. October is not just October, but it's Oktoberfest, man.
Yeah.
There's music festivals all over, you know.
You reminded me.
Yeah. So it's what we are looking into in terms of what are we celebrating this month. And guys, we know that it's still mental health, so please take that pause in, reflect, and you know, just bring yourself and take that moment of wusa to bring your thoughts back together to yourself, and don't rush, you know, as Utabiso told his younger self to say, you know what, Mfetu, don't panic, bro.
Take it easy on yourself.
Take it easy on yourself.
Man.
You understand?
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
most of us, that's what we need as of now, because hey, we have geared up for the festive season. So take it easy on yourself. Don't rush. Be safe, man.
Speaking of festivals, like you mentioned the Travis Scott thing earlier. There are a few people that I work with, I sing with, I perform with from time to time, and they were out there more at the Travis Scott concert, the Castle Light Festival, right? Unlock music festival that happened out there, and they were on stage. The guy with the deep voice.
25K.
No, Questa. Yeah, they were out there, Questa, and they were sharing stage, Youngstana and stuff. Yeah, man. Shout out to Miponi, Lungile, Ngobile, Simpiwe. Yeah, they were out there because I remember it when you mentioned it earlier. Yeah, the music festivals, both Travis Scott and stuff like that at the FNP Stadium, man. Yeah, this was them. It'll come up on your screen shortly, but yeah, I remember that, man, and they were so excited.
Yeah, man, and I feel like there's a whole conversation we just need to build around that.
Yeah,
and it's something that we're going to talk about this week. Yeah, you know, whereby we feel like our artists, what is it that our artists are doing to a point that okay, Travis can come and fill up FNP just like that. Yeah, but for a Casper Nyovest to fill up FNP, he needs to announce 3 years before. You know, so where is the star power of our artists in South Africa?
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, you have good catalog, man. Like you have very good catalog, and what you need to do is just to go and fill up a huge arena out there so that people can come and enjoy your music. You can't be saying 7 million people are listening to my music.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that means if 7 million people are listening to you,
it means you can fill up stadiums.
You can fill up a stadium. Yeah, understand? Yeah. So I think it's something that we need to bring back. Or you don't have to go lo perform a no, man, just higher
that's funny.
Higher stadium, and let us come and enjoy the music. And I think it's a lot of South African artists are sleeping on themselves. Just Friday I was listening to, because it was the first time Angelique, you know, doing a live performance.
Oh yes.
And he has a very good catalog, man. His catalog is very good.
Yeah.
You understand? People like him, man, just come to Dobsonville Stadium. You know, fill up, because Bonabo Travis, all over they go, they filling up arenas at their own country, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like it has to start here, whereby our artists are filling up these stadiums so that it's not a shock when it happens.
Yes,
when an international, like, now we're used to it.
You're right. I concur with you completely. No, guys, FNP music artist, not only Chris Brown and all of these people. No, I hear you. I hear you. I completely agree with you. Yeah, man. This is something. Look, I'm hoping we can have James Bassingthwaite over so that we can have this conversation, because he's someone who's quite well versed about the South African music industry and entertainment industry. And but on your screen you can see Questa there. Bomi Poni, shout out to them, and Miponi, Ngobile, Lungile, Simpiwe, shout out to them. But yeah, I completely agree with you, Mo. This is something that should be a standard thing, Nje.
Exactly.
Yeah, a thing that we're used to as citizens of some country. Know these venues and be used to them essentially. But With
Yeah.
that being said, we're gonna close it off right here for this Monday edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show. Only and exclusively where radio meets TV, brought to you by the Blinko Network. And you know that you are always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist. I've been happy. I've been excited to have been both in your presence and in your company on this lovely Monday morning. Same time again tomorrow morning, same place, as we continue taking such good care of you between the hours of 7 and 10, giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. And the last thing that I will leave with you is that whatever energy you give to the universe is sure to give it tenfold back to you.
Yeah.
Whatever energy you give to the universe is sure to give to you tenfold. This is something I shared years ago. Years ago on
2019.
my guy,
you were 19 years
yes. Actually, you're right. I was
when you shared this.
I was 19 years and
So
I had
much wisdom
so
from a
much
young
wisdom
man.
for a 19-year-old. Guys, I've been in the streets. Whatever energy you give to the universe is sure to give it back twice as much to you. So be aware. Right, so at 19 years, guys, I had so much wisdom. Like, please give me my flowers. Imagine now at 25, the wisdom that I have. You know, so that's just something that I will leave with you on this lovely Monday morning. Take care of yourself so that you and I and the rest of the team, because you're the most important ingredient. Now who's watching and listening, man. Every morning, you're the most important ingredient, woman. So God willing, let's see each other. Stay safe, stay cautious, and stay hydrated. But also stay dry and warm, right? Because Bulayana, that's the one thing I don't like about the about the summer season or the warm season, is the rain. But God willing, you and I will see each other tomorrow morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, this was your beautiful Monday edition. And of course, my name is Moketi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. And of course, generator. Till we see each other next time, please, if you're wearing a bra, it's bye bye.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost